kayo na lang po magpasok sa mga faculty.
Naririnig mo? Hello?
Welcome back to our afternoon session of the Community Update and Students Training Program, Day 2. So, how's your lunch, everyone? Kamusta po ang ating tanghalian. I hope na nabusog tayo because today and this time, we will have to learn more this afternoon. So are you guys ready? So before we continue our sessions this afternoon, let's have an energizer again para hindi tayo antokin this afternoon. Again, may I call on Sir Joshua to lead us in doing the icebreaker activity. Sir Joshua, nandito ka na ba? Ayan.
Yes, hello, good morning. Good afternoon everyone. So ayan, so before tayo mag-start ng mga bagay-bagay, no, we will have an energizer and as we see the video na syempre tayo ay sasayaw, no, para sa Lord and yung sasayaw natin is Ten Commandments Boogie. So ayan syempre as well we will learn ano nga ba yung mga Ten Commandments and as well ma-energize tayo as we dance that Ten Commandments Boogie. So let us start.
It's the Ten Commandment Boogie, gonna dance until I die. Ten Commandment Boogie, you can do it, so can I. If you follow it through, you'll be amazed what you can do. So get your groove on with us tonight. We'll do the Ten Commandment Boogie, the boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie. Number one, no other God but the one who is true. Don't worship any other, that's commandment two. Number three, use the name of God only with respect. On Sunday, take a rest. We're halfway through one that's just for you. Listen to your mom and dad, 'cause what they say you gotta do. It's the Ten Commandment Boogie, gonna dance until I die. The Ten Commandment Boogie, you can do it, so can I. If you follow it through, you'll be amazed what you can do. So get your groove on with us tonight. We'll do the Ten Commandment Boogie, the boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie. Number six, don't ever take somebody's life. Seven feels like heaven, but only with your husband or wife. Number eight is great along with number nine. Don't steal from others and don't ever lie. And if your friend has something that you think is cool, don't ever wish that it was yours. And that's the final rule in the Ten Commandment Boogie, gonna dance until I die. Ten Commandment Boogie, you can do it, so can I. If you follow it through, you'll be amazed what you can do. So get your groove on with us tonight. We'll do the Ten Commandment Boogie, the boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie, do the boogie, the boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie, do the boogie, the boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie. It's the boogie, the boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie. Some people say that I'm old-fashioned for believing in God's rules. They're just fools. They're just fools. The Bible, yeah, that's the book for me, and it's full of unbelievable truths. Just like us. Ten Commandment Boogie, gonna dance until I die. Ten Commandment Boogie, you can do it, so can I. If you follow it through, you'll be amazed what you can do. So get your groove on with us tonight. We'll do the Ten Commandment, Ten Commandment Boogie, gonna dance until I die. Ten Commandment Boogie, you can do it, so can I. If you follow it through, you'll be amazed what you can do. So get your groove on with us tonight. We'll do the Ten Commandment Boogie, the boogie, the Ten
Okay, thank you Sir Joshua for that boogie dance energizer. So with that, I guess ready na ang lahat for the afternoon session. Pwede ko po bang makita ang thumbs up icon ng ating mga Fatimanians if you're ready? Thumbs up? Okay, so very good. Now let's proceed to another session this afternoon. For another digital literacy topic, We will be learning about some tips on data usage and how to keep your gadget tip-top shape. It will be shared to us by the heartthrob teacher of OLFU Valenzuela. Please welcome Mr. Neil Domingo. Sir Neil, are you ready?
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon, and good afternoon to all of my students, and of course, to the students of OLFU Valenzuela Basic Education Department. Can you all hear me? Naririnig po
Yes,
ba ako?
sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. No? Okay, so let me just share my screen para sa topic natin for today. So kanina, shinare sa atin ng ating mga speaker, mga teachers natin about how to use MS Office, how to create video using PowerPoint, and of course, how to navigate uh, MS Word and their special functions. No? So for today, I'm gonna discuss about. Okay, wait, just wait for a while. I'm gonna discuss about tips on data usage and of course, uh, how to take care of our devices since lagi naman nating ginagamit yung mga devices natin no, for online learning. Okay, so nakikita ba yung screen ko, class?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So, okay. So, digital literacy training, part 4, tips on data usage and maintaining your gadgets in perfect condition. Okay? So, I'll just make it short and quick, no? Kasi meron pa tayong mga topics na tatalakayin later. So, if you have your questions, feel free na mag-chat kayo sa ating chat box kasi nakikita ko naman ito doon. Okay? So, let's start. So, bago tayo mag-start pala, no, panoorin muna natin tong short video about cellular data. No? Ano ba yung cellular data? Paano ba ito gumagana? No? So, let's have a further understanding regarding with our cellular data. Okay?
So you want to know the difference between cellular and Wi-Fi data? Let's start with what data is. Data is electronic information that's sent from or to your phone. You use data when you share photos or videos via email or on social media sites like Facebook. Send and receive email messages. Browse the internet. Watch streaming videos on a website or using an app like YouTube. Listen to streaming music on a website or using an app like Pandora. Follow turn-by-turn directions using the Maps app. Or download apps from the Google Play Store. Your Jitterbug Touch is automatically connected to a cellular network that's nationwide, so you can rely on a connection just about anywhere you go. Just remember that when you're connected on a cellular network, data is deducted from your monthly plan. Your Jitterbug Touch is also compatible with most Wi-Fi networks to access high-speed internet without having to worry about using up your Great Call data plan. So why not use Wi-Fi all the time? Well, while a cellular network is virtually everywhere, Wi-Fi has a more limited range. Fortunately, these days, most homes, businesses, and even airports provide Wi-Fi. Consider connecting to these Wi-Fi networks whenever possible.
Okay, so narinig na ulit ako. Okay, no? So dito, tinalakay dito class, no, ang pinagkaiba ng mobile data and of course ng Wi-Fi. As we can see, no, magkaiba yung function, pareho lang yung function ng Wi-Fi, no, at ng mobile data, pero magkaiba sila ng range, no. So syempre automatically, yung cellular data that we are using, we can access the internet everywhere or anywhere, no, na kahit walang Wi-Fi. Basta mayroong signal. And of course, we can have a signal or cellular data by with the use or by the help of cellular. Naman ito naman yung mga nasa bahay lang natin or sa establishment lang, no? For example, sa mall, 'di ba? Ayan, may Wi-Fi. Meron ding Wi-Fi class sa mga parks, no? Of course, sa school din may Wi-Fi, pero hindi sa lahat ng lugar. For example, sa kalsada, no? For example, naglalakad ka sa daan, no? Hindi laging mayroong Wi-Fi, no? So etong cellular data karaniwan natin itong ginagamit, no, especially sa mga students nating hindi pa nakakapagpakabit or mas pinili na gumamit ng cellular data. No, I myself class, no, gumagamit ako ng cellular data kasi ongoing pa rin yung application ko with my Wi-Fi. Okay? So i-share ko sa inyo yung ilang tips, no, para makatipid kayo sa data. And of course, i-share ko rin sa inyo, no, yung ilang ways na alam ko para mapabilis yung paggamit nyo o yung pagkakaroon nyo ng connection sa mga Wi-Fi nyo. Okay? So number 1 class, okay? So, number 1, of course, you have to diagnose your data usage. Siyempre, alamin muna natin, class, no? Gaano ba tayo kalakas gumamit ng data? Saan ba natin ito ginagamit? Okay? So, of course, you have to understand a problem before you can fix it. So, start by heading into your system setting and opening up network and internet section. Of course, no, kahit hindi naman natin to gawin, alam natin sa sarili natin, no, ano ba yung mga paboritong application na ginagamit natin? 'Di ba? Ano ba yung favorite games na nilalaro natin? No? Sa online class, ano ba yung platform na ginagamit natin? Of course, we're using the Google Meet. And time to time, we are using the Zoom application, no, kapag tayo ay mayroong mga events like this. Okay, so yun ang aalamin natin, no? O kayo ba, class? Aside from Google Meet that you are using in your in our online classes, no? Ano pa ba yung madalas nyong ginagamit or ina-access sa internet? O, pwede nyong i-type dito sa ating chat box. Are you using Facebook, Instagram? Naglalaro ka ba ng Mobile Legends, Wild Rift, COD? Okay, si Rika, ayan, Canvas. Of course, no, we're using the Canvas. Okay, very good. Ayan. No, so thank you for your participation, no? So ako naman, ayan. So ito yung karaniwan kong ina-access, no. So I check my data usage. So monthly I spent 19 gig, no, for personal hotspot wherein I access my Google Drive, Google Meet, and our platform, no, dito sa online class, no. And of course, I found out that I am also a heavy user of Facebook that I spend 15 gig every month, 'di ba? And I also use Instagram, and of course, so as you can see, if I have my free time, ayan, I'm playing Call of Duty. So of course, ayan, meron ding Zoom, no. So I also check din every day, no, gaano ba ako kalakas gumamit ng data. So as we can see here in the data below, no, since medyo nagkaroon tayo ng suspension, ayan. So since medyo nagkaroon tayo ng suspension, ayan, medyo mababa ang aking data consumption. Okay? So, just wait for a while. Tatanggalin ko lamang yung nakaabala sa screen natin. Okay? Ayan. So, ayan, class. Wala na ba yung line sa screen? Wala na. Okay, thank you so much. No, kasi akala ko ako lang yung nakakakita ng line. No, kayo rin pala nakikita niyo na yung line. No? So, sorry for that. Okay? So, of course, you have to know, no, ano ba yung mga ginagamit yung platform, no, sa ano ba yung mga ina-access nyo sa internet. Okay? So, if you are a data user. So, pag nalaman mo yon, of course, you have to manage it, no? So, number one tip, ayan, use streaming apps in moderation. No? So, bawas-bawasan natin. No? For example, si Sir, nalaman ko pala na heavy user ako ng Facebook, no? So siguro I need to moderate, no, using Facebook kasi ang lakas pala niya sa data. Okay? So kung ikaw naman, for example, you are using cellular data tapos madalas kang gumamit ng Spotify, Netflix, o kaya mahilig ka manood sa YouTube. Okay? So siguro we can limit, no, the usage. So papaano, mama, i-share ko kung papaano. So of course we have here the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, and of course, class, some of you are playing online games, no? Kasi since I'm a computer teacher then sa elementary, I'm also asking my students, no, kung ano yung mga nilalaro nilang game. So some of them are playing Roblox, Minecraft, League of Legends, Wild Rift, Call of Duty, and some other computer games. Okay? So I'm so sorry if I forgot to include the PUBG. Okay? So marami kasing games, 'di ba? No, so tamang scroll lang daw sa Facebook, sabi ni Dana. That's true, no? Kasi since it's quarantine, wala talaga tayong parang magawa sa bahay, no? Except if we have paperworks to do, 'di ba? Okay? So, ayan, no, tamang Facebook lang or minsan syempre kwentuhan with family. Ayan. So, okay, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. No, so paano ba natin malilimit yun? Of course, we can use the setting, no? We can enable a certain settings in our cell phone or tablet, no, to limit the data usage for specific application. For example, you're using too much Facebook or you are streaming too much sa YouTube. So, of course, pwede nating malimit yun, no, by uh, going to the setting and then of course changing some parts of it. So ayan, so tignan natin to. Okay, so ano ba yung gagawin natin? So number one, you just have to go to your Android device settings. So tap the app and then tap on the app that you want to limit. For example, I want to limit YouTube. Ayan. No? So tap mobile data and then I can allocate a certain amount of data na pwede ko lang gamitin, no, sa YouTube, no. Yun, so pag naubos na yun, of course, hindi na ako pwedeng makapag-access pa sa YouTube unless kung babaguhin ko yung setting. So of course, we really need to discipline ourselves, no, when it comes to limitation sa data usage. Okay? So tatandaan natin yan, class. Okay? So kung hindi pa rin effective tong paglilimit sa data usage per application, for example, nalimit mo na sa Facebook, sa Instagram, sa YouTube, nalimit mo na rin yung paggamit mo ng data sa online games. Okay? So, kung hindi pa rin effective yun at mabilis pa rin maubos yung internet mo, yung data mo, ayan, pwede nating ilimit yung data sa ating mismong Android device. Okay? So getting into more extreme measures, you might find it helpful to set a limit on the amount of data on your Android device. No? So you can use or do this in the setting, no? So doon lang din ang ano, no? Makikita yon, no? Same goes with that, no? So sabi ni Dana dito, magpakabit ka na lang ng internet kapag gano'n, no? Oo nga naman, no? Kasi ngayon, since lahat ng bagay ay online, medyo mas nakakatipid nga tayo kapag mayroon tayong mismong internet connection, no? So tama nga naman yun. Pero of course, I'm sharing this for those students na gumagamit ng mobile data, no? Okay? Ayan. So, of course, restrict app background data. So, di ba kapag tayo ay gumagamit ng cellphone, for example, tapos ka na mag-Facebook, nagsawa ka na mag-scroll, punta ka naman sa Instagram, tingin ka naman ng mga pictures, so nagsawa ka ulit, sa Twitter ka naman. No? So, nakakalimutan natin tanggalin sa background yung mga application na yon, which is dapat tinatanggal natin. Why? Kasi ito ay nagko-consume pa rin ng data. Okay? So, dapat i-restrict natin ang app background data. So, ano ba yung itsura niyan? No? So, punta lang tayo dun ulit sa settings, sa data usage, and you can see the statistics for which app is consuming, how much of data. Yan. So same lang din ang pinakita ko kanina. Okay? So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. For example, meron kang canvas, inopen mo rin yung Zoom, tapos yung ilang games mo, hindi mo tinanggal. So, ang mangyayari dyan, it will consume data, diba? Tapos, of course, mag-iinit pa yung cellphone mo, no? So, kailangan tatanggalin mo lahat yon para makatipid ka ng battery, makatipid ka rin ng data. Okay? So, syempre ito mahalaga din to class, no? Kapag data ang gamit, wag na wag tong kalilimutan na ang gagawin sa settings sa Play Store ay i-update lamang ang mga application kapag ikaw ay nakakonect sa Wi-Fi. Okay? So, pwede rin naman kung for example, hindi mo naman kailangan na i-update yung application, pwede mong do not auto-update the application. So, kung kinakailangan i-update, pwedeng manual application. So, nakatipid ka na sa data mo, nakatipid ka pa sa storage mo. Okay? So, double purpose, no? Even kahit naka-Wi-Fi, no? Advisable din yan kasi minsan, bigla na lang mag-update, tapos magugulat tayo. Yung cellphone or laptop, no? Nagloloko na, yun pala, napupuno na yung storage kasi auto-update yung application. Diba? So minsan nakaka-storbo yan sa sa online class. For example, bigla mag-update. 'Di ba? Bigla mag-update yung application tapos nag-online class ka, bigla ka na lang maglalag kasi nagda-download ng resources. So, aside from those tips, we can also use alternative application when you are using cell phone or tablet. So, instead of using the Messenger itself, you can use Messenger Lite or Facebook Lite. No? So pwede pa tayo maghanap sa Play Store ng alternative application that consumes less data. Okay, so meron ba gumagamit dito ng ng Messenger Lite? Meron ba? Okay, si Sir kasi gumagamit ng Messenger Lite. Okay? So ayan, no? So mas maliit yung data na nako-consume ng Messenger Lite kaysa sa Messenger na original. Okay? And of course, aside from you changing the settings on your cell phone, we can also use data management application. Okay, so ano itong mga data management application? Itong mga application na to, this is a third-party application which is you can use to disable the function of your data sa iba't ibang application. No? So, ayan, meron tayong data manager dito. Ayan, and dito naman, for example, ayaw mo munang i-access ng data mo yung Snapchat or Instagram, ayan, pwede natin yang i-cancel muna. Okay, so kapag for example, na mismo maggumamit niyan, ayan, pwede na natin ulit i-enable. Ayan. And of course, wag nating kalilimutan, if you are using cellular data, syempre dapat maging practical tayo at maging wais, no? Of course, you can also avail affordable and long-lasting promos. So, OLFU is promoting, no, or we have this promo, no, the Giga Study 599, no. Instead of paying 599, magbabayad na lang tayo ng 330 pesos. And etong load na to ay secured for 30 days. Okay? So aside from paying ng everyday ng ganyan, or every 3 days nagpapaload tayo, pwede natin itong gamitin, no? Secure tayo na everyday, merong allocated for our online classes at online platforms na ginagamit natin. Ayan. So para naman sa mga Wi-Fi user, so sa majority, so paano ba natin mapapabilis ang Wi-Fi natin kahit papaano? So of course, you may use internet booster and extender. Okay, so kaya mabagal kasi class ang Wi-Fi natin dito sa Pilipinas kasi kulang tayo sa sa mga signal tower or sa mga towers, no, wherein maraming tao or consumers ang nagko-consume or nag-share doon sa isang specific tower, no? So ayan, no? So pwede tayong gumamit niyan, no, para mapalakas ang ating internet. Ayan. Of course, we can also connect our Wi-Fi directly to our computer or laptop, no, via LAN cable. Okay? And of course, paano naman natin maiingatan, no, at maaalagaan ng ating mga gadgets? I already shared this with my ICT or computer students. So some of you are already familiar with this content. So of course, this is also your chance para magkaroon ng review. So what are the basic things to remember? So number one, of course, keep your cables organized. So ayaw nating makuryente, di ba? Kapag tayo ay nagsasagawa ng online class or tayo ay naglalaro lang. Number two, keep devices away from direct sunlight. So wag natin papaarawan yung sunlight, yung devices natin, no? Kasi delicate ang ating devices. Of course, unplug chargers to avoid fire, no? At syempre, para hindi rin tayo makuryente. Replace worn out parts. So palitan natin yung mga sira na, for example, putol na yung wires, nilagyan na lang natin ng tape and so on, no? And of course, kapag may sira yung ating gamit, pwede nating tignan yung manual o kaya naman pwede tayong humingi ng tulong sa mga, for example, IT professional or technician. And of course, always remember that you have to keep your devices from wet places. So especially nung mga nakaraang linggo, masyadong maulan. So sana tinago nyo agad yung mga devices nyo. Okay? So next one is of course, ayan. So since may virus ngayon, it is important for us to regularly clean our devices. So lagi natin lilinisin yung mga devices natin. So you may use different device cleaners. So pwede tayong gumamit ng simple wet cloth and soap. So pwede yon. So pwede rin namang alcohol with 70% solution. Pero of course, masisira kasi ng alcohol kapag 70% solution yung screen ng ano natin eh. So ang pwede nating gawin, pwede natin siyang dagdagan ng konting water. Okay? And paalala lang class, do not spray the cleaning agent directly to your device. So spray natin siya sa cloth and then tsaka natin siya ipangpunas o ipanglinis sa ating devices. Pwede rin tayong gumamit nito class. So ito ay compressed air. No? So for example, merong mga dust sa gilid-gilid ng keyboard natin, pwede natin yan gamitin. Pwede ring brush and so on. Ayan. So, of course, we should avoid the following. Ayan, o, di ba? Ayaw nating maging madumi ang ating devices. So, parang hindi naman masarap mag-aral kapag ganyan ang ating devices, no? So, dapat regularly or even 2 to 3 times a week, nililinis natin ang ating devices. So, dahil lagi namang gamit ang ating mga gadgets, di ba? Ayan. So, pwede rin tayong gumamit nitong cleaning compound gel. Ayan, silicone keyboard cover. Yes, ayan, no? Sabi ni Dana, yuck daw. No? Kasi nga naman, it is very not hygienic, di ba? Unhygienic yung ganito karuming gadgets. So, iwasan natin yan, okay? So, I'm almost done with my discussion. So, of course, we may also use a computer cover to protect our devices from the dust. Ayan. And of course, let us not eat while using our devices. Kasi ayan, no, pwedeng maging ganyan. No? So last time I cleaned my keyboard, got like a lot of little chips. No? So Hamir, so next time, make sure not to eat, no? Kapag ikaw ay nasa tapat ng computer or malapit ka sa computer kasi nga baka lang gamin yan, ayaw natin yan, okay? Or matapon yung juice natin, maybe yung coffee natin or water sa keyboard, di ba? Mas malaking gastos kapag ka nasira ang ating device. Okay? So what are other things to remember? Keep your antivirus updated to protect your device. No? So medyo hassle lang mag-update pero i-save tayo niyan from phishing and other internet scam. Okay, what else? Ayan, so eto, sino dito ang gumagamit ng cellphone, ng tablet kapag habang china-charge? Okay? So of course mukhang marami, no? Kasi nga, ayan no, sabi ni Gian, ngayon mismo, siya ang gumagamit siya ngayon. So as much as possible, i-avoid natin yan kasi ayan, baka masira agad yung natin. Masira agad yung devices natin. So, iwasan natin yon. Okay? So, masisira ang battery, masisira ang cellphone. Wala nang pang Facebook at wala nang pang ML. O, di ba? So, other things to remember, avoid playing games with high graphics. So, for example, itong tatlong to, Mobile Legends, League of Legends, Call of Duty. So since some of you are playing these games, or sama natin yung PUBG, baka, ayan, may magtampo. Okay, so sama natin si PUBG. No? So itong mga applications naman to or games na to, pwede tayong mag-choose ng ng level ng graphics. So pwede nating i-set to as low or medium. Wag na natin i-high unless kung sobrang taas ng sobrang taas ng spec ng cellphone mo. Yung cellphone ko nasa 8 gig RAM, pero nagiinit pa rin siya kapag naka-high graphics. So I just choose medium na lang para hindi na siya maging init, 'di ba? So to avoid overheating. Okay? So, of course, ito mahalaga din to. Turn off your device when you are not using it. So, patayin natin yung laptop, cellphone, and of course, maging pahinga na rin natin to, no? Kapag hindi natin to ginagamit. Okay? And sa mga nagpiprint naman, make sure to print a one-page document to avoid drying of ink para sa mga printer nyo. O kaya naman, yung iba kasi like yung Canon, they only require na i-open lang o i-turn on lang yung printer. So, basta class, make sure na magpiprint kayo one page a day or basta bubuksan niyo yung printer niyo every day, class. No? Kahit once lang. So, turn it on and then kapag na siya, you may turn it off. No? So, natutuyo yung ink. So, iwasan natin yun. Kapag natuyo yung ink, so we still have to pay pa sa ating technician. So ayaw natin yan, class. Okay? So I think that would be all for today. I hope meron kayong natutunan kahit sa maikling oras. So do you still have questions for my sharing? So wala na? Okay, so thank you very much for listening and of course participating in my discussion. No? So I will give the virtual stage to our host. So thank you so much. So Ma'am Mika. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for that knowledge, Sir Neil. Maybe I could also do those tips in order to keep my gadgets in shape. So today, let's proceed to the next speaker. So I won't prolong the agony. Allow me to introduce our first speaker in this afternoon. She is a beautiful English teacher here at OLFU Valenzuela, and she is also a writer. So let's welcome our Makabayan Department Coordinator and our one and only birthday girl today, Miss Lynette Gronofilio, to tell us her insights about time management. Ma'am Lynette?
Okay, thank you so much for that introduction. Nagulat naman ako dun sa pretty. Akala ko si Ma'am Ann or si Ma'am Abby. But anyway, for now, I was supposed to be the first speaker pero mahaba kasi yung discussion kanina. Okay, so don't worry, this time, it's going to not be about gadgets. Okay, this is going to be applicable not just for the students, but also for the teachers. And if there are parents, oh my God.
You can be the peanut butter to my jelly. You can be the butterflies I feel in my belly. You can be the captain and I can be a first mate. You can be the shoes that I feel on a first date. You can be the hero and I can be a sidekick. You can be the tear that I cry if we ever split. You can be the rain from the cloud when it's storming. You can be the sun when it shines in the morning. Don't know if I could ever be without you, 'cause boy, you complete me. And in time I know that we'll both see that we're all we need, 'cause you're the apple to my pie. You're the star to my berry. You're the smoke to my high. You're the one I wanna marry.
I'm
'Cause you're the one for me, for me. And I'm
like
the
me.
one for you,
Open
for
up
you.
your plans and then
Take
you're
the
free.
phone,
Look into your heart and you'll find love.
Oh my God, naloka naman ako.
Happy birthday, ma'am.
Thank
Happy
you so
birthday, Ma'am
much.
Lynette.
and
I was so
more.
shocked. Oo nga, sabi ni Ma'am May kanina, mabuhay ka hanggang kailan mo gusto. So, 'di ba? It's such a sweet sentiment, and thank you so much, not just to my faculty members but also to the whole OLFU community. Thank you so much. Oh my God, nawala ako bigla. Sorry. All right. So, as I was saying earlier, my talk will not going to be about gadgets. It's going to be about something applicable, not for the students, but also for the teachers or sometimes your parents or your guardians that are listening right now. Okay, so this is going to be about controlling time. Okay, so it's not about superpowers, but it's all about your power to manage your own time. Okay, but before that, I will show you a short video and pay attention to the two panels in this video. Meron siyang left side and the right side. So I want you to think of yourself. Saan ka nakaka-relate? Dun sa left side ba or dun sa right side? Okay, so let me share the video now. All right. Okay, so in that short video, kanino kayo nakaka-relate? Could you relate to the one on the left or to the girl at the right? All right. Okay, maybe a mix, no? There are some components where we can relate to the one at the right side and the one at the left minsan. Okay, right na my left. Okay, so, but let me ask you this question. Who do you think has a more productive day? So they were both given 24 hours. Sino yung mas marami nagawa? Okay, so definitely it's the one at the right side. It was the girl who, instead of spending her time at leisure or doing different things that are not related to her academics, uh, she decided to she decided to do different things instead. Okay, so for this afternoon, I am going to give you a few tips on how you can control and manage your own time. Okay, but I know everyone's situation is different, and I don't want to come off as someone who's going to give you a sermon, no? After all, you have your parents to remind you. All I want you to do is treat this talk as if it's a grocery store. You know, you pick what you want, you take what you can afford to do, you know? Okay, because at the end of the day, I think everyone's time, it's your own, so I cannot dictate you on how you should spend your time. Okay, the choice is yours. All right, now let me share to you my presentation regarding time management. Okay, it's going to be quick. 20 minutes lang po ang binigay sa amin. All right, but I hope that even though my talk is going to be shorter than I wanted it to be, I hope you're going to get a lot of useful tips. All right, so this quote, I've always carried this with me. So it says, you have to control your time or time will control you. Okay, so a lot of people say that my time is out of control. Wala akong oras to do this different kinds of things. But that's a lie. Okay, you have time. You just chose not to give time to these different things or important tasks. Okay, so in order for you to become an efficient person and in order for you to become a productive student, you have to learn how to control your time. Doesn't matter if you are in grade 1 or in grade 10 or even in college. Diba? You have to learn how to harness your time into important tasks. All right. But what is time management? I know a lot of you hear this from your teacher, 'di ba? Mag-manage kasi kayo ng time para makakapagpasa kayo, ganyan-ganyan. It's important to manage your time, time management. So cliched na siya, 'di ba? Okay, but this is a concept that is easier said than done. Okay, so it's easier to say you're going to plan and control your time. Pero pag nandun ka na sa actual day mo, andun ka na sa harap ng mountainous task, it's an impossibility almost, 'di ba? Parang ang hirap niya gawin. All right. But I am going to outline to you the different reasons bakit itong time management ang hirap niyang gawin. Okay, so the first one is procrastination. Meron ba dito nagpa-procrastinate? Or does anyone here know the meaning of procrastination? Okay. So I know you can hear it from your other teachers, diba? So procrastination is when you delay or you postpone something important. Okay, so for example, mamaya na yan, mamaya ko na gagawin, laging mamaya na. Okay, so is that like you? Wow, I do it. Okay, so some of you say I do procrastinate every day. All right, but we should not let this habit become an everyday occurrence, 'di ba? So imagine ngayon, maliit pa lang na bagay ang pinoprocrastinate mo. So you are just ignoring your tasks, your seat works, your assignments. But what about when you're older? So like in the picture, you're going to procrastinate and ignore your dreams, your goals, 'di ba? So this is a habit that you should break, especially at such a young age like you, no? Okay, and in my students, ang daming ganyan. So you know who you are, right? Okay, so procrastination, I have given these memes before. Okay, so I don't know if you can relate, diba? So for example, you're watching Netflix, but then you remember the responsibilities. But instead of doing those responsibilities, you become stressed out and you keep on watching Netflix. Okay, can you relate to this? I feel attacked. Yes, when I saw this meme, I felt somehow attacked as well. Hindi lang naman Netflix, 'di ba? Minsan palitan mo ng video games or watching YouTube videos. Okay, so it's not like that. What about this meme? I have a feeling most students can relate to this meme. Due Monday, do Monday. 'Di ba? Okay, so this is a habit that you're laughing about now. Nakatawa siya kasi totoo, 'di ba? And sometimes I am guilty of that too. I do specific tasks maybe an hour before it's due, 'di ba? Ang importante naman mapasa mo siya, 'di ba? That's our mentality. But then again, procrastination is a habit that we have to defeat. Especially we are still young, hindi pa natin namomold yung ating personality into that. You still have time to change. All right. Okay, now, what is the next factor that stops us from managing our time correctly? Okay, plain and simple. I think everyone can relate. Oh, all right. So I will show you this procrastination cycle. Okay, so sabi nila, it's a cycle that you have to break free. Okay, so gagawin mo yung isang bagay, magpa-procrastinate ka, you will feel guilty about it, magpapanik ka, and then you make excuses. Like for example, ay hindi ako nakapag-submit. Okay, I feel bad na hindi ako nakapag-submit ng homework. So magpapanik ka. Gagawin mo siya pero hindi mo matatapos on time. So you are going to make excuses na ay assignment lang naman yan. The teacher will give me more time to submit. And then what happens? You're going to procrastinate over and over. Okay, so in order for you to stop this, you have to break the cycle, my dear students. Okay, so break the cycle, break the chain, shatter the glass ceiling, as they say. All right, so as I was saying, there is a second one. Okay, laziness, diba? Okay, I think this is a character flaw that we all have. From time to time, we feel lazy. Okay, but I hope this one is something that we can work on little by little, diba? All right. Okay, so I will show you this comic that I have came across while I was researching the memes. It's really funny for me. It's like a mix of black humor almost. So, diba sa sobrang tamad nung nanay na magpa-ospital, okay, so she was pregnant at 1993. But since she's so lazy, ayaw niyang magpa-ospital, uh, the son or the daughter grew inside her belly kasi nga tinatamad lang siya. Okay, so this is like a metaphor to laziness, diba? Let's not wait for a problem to be big enough for us to fix. So we have to do this right now. We have to address our problems, nip it in the bud almost, bago pa siya lumala at lumaki. Diba? Like for example, when during this first quarter, wag mo na antayin na last day na ng submission or gawaan na ng grades, saka ka lang magpapasa. Okay, so you cannot expect your teachers to still give you allowances on your time pag ganon. Okay, so I hope you are picking up some points of what you should do in this second quarter. Ayun, di ba? 27 years old na yung anak niya sa tiyan. Okay, so you cannot make a problem stay with you for 27 years or for a month almost. You have to address the problems. At hindi enough yung reason na tinatamad ka lang. Okay. Right, so let's have the next term. Okay, so this one, I have encountered this in a seminar that was given to us. Okay, so sabi daw, yung iba hindi naman talaga tamad. Tinatamad lang because they are experiencing what we call techno stress. And this is rampant, especially in our times na puro tayo online, di ba? So, have you ever felt like this, na ayaw mo nang humarap sa computer because it's another set of academic responsibilities? Have you ever felt that? My grade 7, my students. Sorry, I am so used to addressing grade 7. Okay, so that's you, di ba? Actually, it's not just the students. My co-teachers, me and myself, I also feel techno stress from time to time. Okay, because of this, puro online tayo, always gadgets, diba? We feel burnt out by all of this. Okay, so in this talk, I'm going to give you a few tips on how to combat techno stress and at the same time make your online time more efficient and more productive. Ayan. Okay, so ang daming nagre-react, 'di ba? So now we finally have the term for that. Okay, before nung seminar, hindi ko rin alam yung feeling na yon. But when I encountered this term, yes, I am techno-stressed, definitely. All right, so these are the anxieties or the altered the state of mind brought about by technology. All right, so now let us consider the consequences of poor time management. So I think this is self-explanatory. Diba? You feel stressed and your time is wasted and at the same time, your work suffers. Diba? Pag hindi ka nagmamanage ng time mo, okay, minamadali mo yung work, minamadali mo yung mga worksheets, so you're going to get a low grade. Okay, so make sure that proper time is allotted towards different tasks. And of course, this consequences or this negative effects will not be experienced. All right. Okay, so let me introduce to you the Eisenhower matrix. It is named after a US president, Dwight Eisenhower. Okay, so since he was a president, ang dami niyang decisions na kailangan gawin, ang dami niyang tasks na kailangan tapusin within one day. So he decided to come up with this table. And I hope I can influence you to use this table if you want. Okay, so we have the first quadrant, which is do first. Okay, so it's in the upper left. Ito yung mga pinaka-urgent at mga pinaka-importanteng bagay na kailangan niyang gawin. So for example, within the day, you have to do first the tasks that are important. Yung mga bagay na kailangan mong ipasa. The seat works in the asynchronous sessions. And kung may assignment ka, you have to do it first or you have to submit. Okay, do later. Let's now go to the blue box or the blue quadrant. Okay, do later, it's about things that are important as well. Okay, pero hindi siya urgent. For example, next week meron kang quiz sa English or meron kang quiz sa math. It's important, but you can postpone studying for that. Diba? Hindi mo naman kailangan gawin ngayon na. Okay, so it means you're just going to put it in your schedule and in your to-do list. Okay, next we have the orange quadrant, the bottom left. Okay, delegate. When we say delegate, these are tasks that are important as well, okay, but they are not so urgent. And you can delegate it or assign it to someone else. Okay, so maybe it's not about academic tasks. Siguro ito yung mga gawain sa bahay na pag hindi naman siya ganun ka-importante, maybe you can ask your sister, your brother, or your parents to do it for you while you tackle your do first and do later tasks. And the last one, the red one, is eliminate. So obviously eliminate, you have to delete the unimportant and the not urgent tasks. So can you give me tasks that you should be eliminated within an academic week? Ano ba yung mga bagay na kailangan mong i-eliminate? Or mga activity na kailangan mong i-eliminate? Okay, games, 'di ba? So hindi naman siya importante for today. Pwede mo namang gawin during the weekends or kapag vacation, 'di ba? Okay, so it's up to you to use this matrix. Okay, you have to think and reflect. Ano ba yung task na urgent sa akin? Ano yung task na importante? And also, ano yung mga tasks na hindi gaanong ka-importante? Okay, so it's up to you to decide. 'Di ba? Medyo flexible itong matrix na ito. And I hope you can use it in this upcoming second quarter. Okay. All right. And now for the tips on how you can manage your time. Okay, the first one is set goals correctly. Okay, so they say that a perfect goal is a SMART goal. Diba? So if you take a look at the screen, SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So for example, your goal this quarter is to become an honor student. Okay? So kailangan maging specific ka. Pag sinabi natin, I want to be an honor student. Sige nga, paano mo gagawin? So you have to be specific, 'di ba? Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin, wala, gusto ko lang maging honor student. So you have to list down the goals or the things that you have to do to be an honor student. So mag-aaral ka lagi, like kang magsasubmit ng mga requirements. You're going to be in the online class on time. So kailangan specific ang mga gagawin mo. Okay, next, measurable. Kailangan meron kang tracking device. So if I were you, I will get all my scores from my quizzes para ma-measure mo yung progress mo. Di ba? Okay, attainable. Okay, so a lot of us fall flat in our faces kapag sa goals natin kasi minsan sobrang imposible. So kunyari, puro line of 7 ka this first quarter and then your goal is to be the top one. So it's a little difficult to achieve. So when we say attainable goals, start ka muna sa kaya mo lang gawin, 'di ba? Or those things that are within your reach. Okay, and then relevant. Okay, dapat magiging productive or magiging efficient ang mga steps mo in reaching this goal. And time bound. So dapat may time limit. Okay, so our goals, if it doesn't have a time limit, it's just a dream, diba? So that's what they say about it. Okay, so if I were you, I will set my goals and make sure that I have the following qualities in those goals. Okay. And the next one, so yun nga, set a time limit. Okay, without a goal without a time limit, it's just a dream. You are just mincing words. You're just fooling yourself. Diba? So you have to set a time limit. And also, there are studies that say we're only productive for 50 minutes. So dapat magtrabaho ka daw ng 50 minutes straight and then you rest for 10 minutes. And then you work on another 50 minutes. Yeah, it's backed by science. So let's not doubt those researchers, no? Okay, but I think that's also helpful, 'di ba? Kasi pag tuloy-tuloy tayo nagtatrabaho, parang minsan nadidistract ka lalo. So it's better to have a timer by your side and you work straight for 15 minutes or 30 minutes nang walang istorbo. And then maybe you can achieve more kesa dun sa tuloy-tuloy ka nag-work for 2 hours or 3 hours straight. All right. Okay, and then get organized. Okay, write down your deadlines. If you have a planner with you, okay, I think Ma'am Anna is going to be discussing how to make planners later. So you have to take note of that. Okay, so kapag organized ka, ang tendency, you have a good direction. 'Di ba? Alam mo kung ano yung gagawin mo, alam mo kung saan nakalagay yung mga gamit mo. So it's not just being physically organized with your things, but also mentally organized with your deadlines. All right. And we have, okay, the fourth one, try to lessen non-essential tasks. I'm not saying na hindi kayo pwede maglaro ng video games or mobile games. Hindi ko rin sinasabi na wag kayo manood ng Netflix or YouTube videos. It's just you try to lessen. Diba? You change some of these bad habits into good ones. After all, you cannot change overnight. Imposible yun, na-addict ka sa computer games, then tomorrow, bigla kang magsa-stop. Of course, it's totally unattainable. Diba? So I would suggest you just lessen the non-essential tasks and focus on the good habits. Bits by bits, you're going to make the good habits overshadow the bad ones. All right, and the last one, of course, take breaks between tasks. It's important to, diba, to have a break. It's important to take a breather because after all, we are human beings. We run on nutrients, we run on water. We are not machines. Okay, so it's important to take rests. Don't feel guilty. Not even a bit when you take a rest. Kaso yung iba naman, baka puro rest lang, di ba? So you have to do something before you deserve a break. Okay, so wag puro break. You have to be productive first before you can rest. All right, so those are the different tips and a few of my advice in order for you to become a good manager of your time. Actually, this theory is still being done by me and by your teachers, di ba? And I'm not saying that we are perfect, but definitely you can look at your teachers, your advisors, and how they were able to manage their time well because they are able to do so much. Okay. And I leave you now with the quote. Okay, so life won't stop for your pauses and procrastination, especially for those na nagpo-procrastinate. Hindi hihinto ang buhay para sa inyo. Okay? So no matter what mental state you are in, life will go on. Okay, so like what Sir Dio said yesterday, it's not enough to survive. Diba? So you have to succeed as well. And I think the best way to succeed is if you play an active role in your life. Okay, so thank you so much for listening to my talk. And I hope I will be leaving some things in your mind that you can use as we move forward throughout this new normal. Okay, thank you so much and God bless everyone.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Lynette, for that informative talk. I am awakened myself. I should start doing the Eisenhower matrix. Thank you very much for that, ma'am. So now, let's proceed to the next part of our afternoon session. We will be having a roundtable discussion activity. Please welcome the Mathematics and Science Coordinator, the very gorgeous Miss Christine Batak, to facilitate the said activity. Ma'am Batak?
Hindi po ata ma-unmute sila Ma'am Jen, Sir Dance.
Sorry. Take two. Okay na po.
Can you try? Yan, ang ganda rin mo.
Rinig na po.
Yan, tsaka ang ganda na pong mukha niyo.
Okay, so at this moment, we'll be talking about fully adapting to the new normal. So to understand this topic better, I have here with me the competitive and knowledgeable teachers from our department. Allow me to introduce to you them one by one, starting with Miss Victoria Agurilla, our Aralim Pandipunan teacher, followed by Mr. Paulo Silionar, our values education teacher, Miss Armina Callas, our language teacher, and last, Mrs. Jennifer Lavarias, our mathematics teacher. So good afternoon, ma'am and sir. In line with the topic, fully adapting to the new normal, please allow me to ask some questions that are related to the topic itself. I just want you to share your knowledge, thoughts, or ideas that you have in every question that I'm going to ask with you. So let me start with the first question. What are the biggest challenges that you encountered and how did you adapt? Again, what are the biggest challenges that you encountered and how did you adapt? So let's start with Miss Victoria. Can you share your insights about this?
Good afternoon, Ma'am Teen. Good afternoon, students. So, the biggest challenge na na-encountered ko in this type of platform ng ating educational system is the gadget itself or yung platform na ginagamit natin which is online. Nasanay tayo na we are communicating physically, no? Nagtuturo si teacher sa classroom and also sa mga students. So, yung biggest challenge is paano natin maibibigay yung tamang information pagdating sa mga lessons na pag-aaralan natin. Dahil nga hindi tayo gaanong maalam online, kailangan pa nating i-practice, kailangan pa natin ng training, no? Madami muna tayong dapat alamin, marami muna tayong dapat pag-aralan bago natin ma-perfect yung ganitong platform. So I think yung using of gadgets and other applications sa online class, ma'am. Yan po.
Thank you. Yes, totoo naman po na isa sa ano natin ngayon is the gadget or yung platforms na ginagamit natin ngayon. So lahat naman nag-a-adjust dito sa ating new normal. Thank you, Miss Victoria. Next, let me
Yun na nga. Hello, Ma'am Christine Joy Bata.
Sir Paulo.
Yes, thank you very much, Ma'am Bata. And before I answer, I would like to greet my students and all of the students of Our Lady of Fatima University Basic Education Department. Good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to this program of ours. Doon po sa first question, yes indeed, ang dami kong na-experience personally, ang dami kong na-experience na challenges with this kind of setup. Pero siguro yung masasabi kong pinaka malaking challenge, the biggest challenge na mako-consider ko is yung fatigue and stress. Like, kapag na-observe ko kasi, especially during the first weeks ng online class, yung tipong, I don't know if na-experience nito ng ibang mga students natin, no? But yung feeling na parang nakaupo ka lang naman, tapos nakikinig, nagtuturo, pero after mong magturo, parang sobrang pagod ka na parang super drained. So yun po yung talagang biggest challenge, especially during the first weeks po ng klase natin. Kaya kung mapapansin ng mga students ko, there are times na tumatayo ako pag nagtuturo. Of course, that's part of my technique, pero the other reason is that para kasing medyo makagalaw-galaw din ako, tsaka hindi lang stationary, kumbaga na nakaupo lang lagi. And para medyo ma-relax ako, kaya ginagawa ko yun. So kung meron namang greatest challenge akong na-encounter, yun po yun, yung stress talaga. Yung parang nakaupo ka lang pero pagod na pagod ka. Yun po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Yes, it's true naman na grabe naman talaga yung fatigue and stress na dulot netong new normal setup natin. But still, magagaling tayo, di ba? Kayang-kaya nating i-overcome yung mga ganyang klase na challenges natin. So, thank you for that wonderful question, Sir Paulo. Next, may I call on Miss Armina Canlas to share some of your insights?
Ay, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon students. So, ang isi-share ko po is parang align siya with the answer of Sir Paulo. So, ang isi-share ko is yung personal na na-experience ko, yung mga challenges, and also sa pagiging teacher ko. So, una muna is sa personal. So, medyo naapektuhan talaga. Nagkaroon ako ng challenges when it comes to my mental health. So, every day, alam naman natin na ilang buwan tayong naka-lockdown, ilang buwan tayong naka-stuck lang sa bahay, hindi natin magawa yung mga usual errands, routines na ginagawa natin. And grabe yung anxiety na naramdaman ko during that time, especially para sa akin and sa family ko, kung bukas ba, healthy pa rin ba kami? Or bukas ba may virus na ba kami? Nakapasok na ba yung virus sa bahay namin? And especially, mas nakaka-stress pala yung 24/7 nasa bahay ka lang. So, agree ba students? Di ba mas masaya pa rin kung kahit minsan nakakalabas-labas ka, nagagawa mo yung trabaho mo sa labas, yung mga usual errands mo, di ba? Kaysa yung nasa bahay lang tayo, mas nakaka-stress at mas nagkakaroon tayo ng anxiety. And as a teacher, alam naman po natin, lahat tayong teachers, alam natin na naging malaki din yung epekto sa sector natin, sa education, di ba? Yung new normal na ito. So kahit gaano ka pa ka-experience na teacher, darating yung time na at some point babalik tayo from square one, di ba? Back to zero tayo na magre-reflect tayo ano ba yung dapat kong gawin para maibigay ko yung best ko para sa mga students? Tama ba tong ginagawa ko? Paano ko makaka-adapt dun sa new normal na tinatawag, especially sa education? So yun po yung mga challenges na na-experience ko as personal and as a teacher po. Thank you po.
Thank you, Ma'am Armina. So it's true nga na one of the challenges din na-encounter natin is the mental health, which is Jennifer.
Ayan po. So, good afternoon to all of you. Naririnig niyo po ba ako?
Yes po.
Yes, ma'am.
Yan. Thank you po. So, what are the biggest challenges that you encountered and how did you adapt? So, the biggest challenges that I have encountered was a life without meaning. So, especially this pandemic, di ba? Paulit-ulit na lang yung nangyayari sa buhay natin. Parang yung buhay natin meaningless, di ba? So, ano yung mga ginagawa natin? Maligo, kain, tulog, aral, di ba? Maglaro ng CP, cellphone, Facebook, 'di ba? So paulit-ulit na lang siya. So dahil paulit-ulit na yung nangyayari sa buhay natin, may isip na lang natin, ganito na lang ba tayo palagi? Di tayo lalabas, 'di ba? Mga student, pag nasa bahay kung ano-ano na naiisip natin. Kahit 8 hours kang naglalaro diyan, after niyan, feeling mo pagod ka. So ayan. Then tomorrow, the same routine, again and again, paulit-ulit tayo. So parang naisip ko na lang, parang may mali parang paulit-ulit na lang nangyayari sa buhay ko. Nakakasawa talaga pag paulit-ulit. Alam ko most of the student nararamdaman nyo to. So parang hindi ka na nag-grow. Hindi katulad dati pag nasa school tayo, 'di ba? Alam mong nag-grow ka, lalo na yung mga nagkakaroon ka ng mga kaibigan, 'di ba? Nade-develop yung mga skills mo tsaka talent. So parang hindi ko na na-fulfill yung vision and calling ko. Especially pag nagtuturo ako ng math. Kasi alam naman natin na challenge talaga sa akin na kapag nagtuturo ako ng math, 'di ba sa face-to-face nga most of the student nahihirapan na. So paano pa pag online na yung iba hindi ko naman sure kung nakikinig pa ba, baka natutulog na. So sobrang challenging na parang ano ba to, parang wala nang kwenta yung buhay ko kasi hindi ko na na-fulfill na nakakapagturo pa ba ako ng maayos, naiintindihan pa ba nila to? So how did I adapt that challenges? So una, kailangan nating face the changes. So kailangan harapin natin yung pagbabago. Then face the new normal. Hindi porket ganito na ang nangyayari sa mundo or paligid natin, hihinto na ang ikot ng buhay natin. Tama? Our life must go on. So kung ganito na yung mundo, dapat sumabay tayo, hindi tayo hihinto. Then go back to our dreams and vision. Ano bang pangarap mo? Ano ba yung vision mo sa buhay mo? Alamin mo dapat yun kasi kung dun ka nakafocus, kahit anong mangyari sa paligid mo, sa mundo, kahit nade-distract ka na, magko-continue ka pa rin eh. Tsaka most important, always think positive. Sa mga negative na nangyayari sa buhay natin, kailangan positive lang tayo. Kasi kung ano mang nararanasan mo ngayon, hindi lang ikaw ang nakakaranas niyan. Pare-parehas lang tayo. Nasa sa atin na lang kung paano natin i-handle yung challenges na yan. So, thank you po, Ma'am Tim.
Thank you, Ma'am Jennifer. Grabe, ang dami naming natutunan sa inyo. So, isa nga dyan, yun nga, yung socialization ng mga bata. Totoo nga naman na wala na yung socialization nila. But still, kaya natin yan. Ma-overcome din natin tong challenges na to. Okay, so for the second question, what is your biggest motivation to keep moving forward? So, ano ba yung motivate sa atin? Okay, so the biggest motivation to keep moving forward. So start naman tayo kay Miss Armina Canlas. Miss Armina?
Hello po. So, dun sa second question, ano ba yung nagpapamotivate sa akin? Siguro, humuhugot din ako ng motivation dun sa sarili ko. Di ba sabi nga, how can you motivate others if you cannot motivate yourself first? Di ba? I-motivate mo muna yung sarili mo bago ka ma-inspire yung iba. Paano mo ma-motivate yung iba? So, paano ba? Parang in simple ways, alamin natin, ano ba yung mga bagay na kapag ginawa natin, ay mamomotivate ako? Okay? Mag-work tayo, magiging masipag tayo sa work natin, sa pag-aaral natin. So halimbawa, ako po, pagka for example, hindi ko feel na motivated ako ngayong araw. So dahil mahilig akong manood ng mga vlog sa YouTube, manonood muna ako. And then after nun, siguro mga 10 minutes, 15 minutes, nare-refresh yung utak ko. Okay? Pati yung yung sarili ko, namo-motivate ko through that. So yung mga simple ways, simpleng bagay na alam natin na makakapagpa-motivate sa atin, gawin natin kasi hindi naman yun masama. As long as alam natin sa sarili natin na nakakatulong din tayo sa iba, na ma-motivate din natin yung iba, gawin natin. And yun nga, iwasan din natin yung procrastination, katulad nga nung sinabi ni Ma'am Lynette kanina. So hindi naman talaga siya totally maiiwasan, pero i-prevent natin siya. Okay, hanggang sa ma-reach natin yung mga goals natin at ma-motivate tayo na magtrabaho araw-araw. So yun po yung answer ko dun sa second question. Thank you po.
Ma'am Arnie.
Hello, Ma'am Christine. Are you still there?
Ma'am Victoria.
Okay. What is your biggest motivation to keep moving forward? Siguro yung isa sa mga nagiging motivation ko as a teacher is yung mga student ko na eager matuto. Yun yung isa sa mga motivation ko kasi bakit nga ba ako hihinto doon sa passion ko, doon sa trabaho ko ng pagtuturo kung may mga batang naniniwala sa akin na may matututunan sila sa akin. So yung mga bata na naniniwala sa akin is nagbibigay siya ng lakas. And also may times na bakit nagda-doubt ako sa sarili ko na bakit ko pa ginagawa tong pagtuturo. Pero iniisip ko yung mga bata na, yung mga estudyante ko, gusto nila akong magturo, gusto nilang matuto sa akin, gusto nilang may malaman ng mga information sa akin. Bakit yung sarili ko hindi ko bigyan ng motibasyon? So yung mga students ko, napakalaking bagay nila kasi sa kanila ako humuhugot ng strength araw-araw. Lalong-lalo na one time nung natapos yung examination namin sa grade 4, share ko lang po once, yung pinaka-last day na natapos yung examination namin sa grade 4, nagkaroon kami ng short kamustahan. Inalala namin yung mga yung mga past experiences nila nung grade 3. Ano ba yung ginagawa ninyo during that time? Tapos na yung examination. Ano ba? Ano bang mga activities pa yung ginagawa ninyo? Bakit pa kayo bakit kayo gusto nyong matuto? Bakit nag-aaral tayo? Kasi teacher, gusto po naming may marating. Gusto po naming ma-reach yung mga goals namin. Doon pa lang yung motivation ng mga bata na gusto nilang ma-achieve yung goals nila, isa na tayo sa mga part nun. At isa yon sa mga magandang motivation natin kasi may maiki-create tayong new professionals gamit yung mga estudyante natin na sa mga teachers na kasaalang-alang yung mga pangarap nila. At isa yun sa mga magagandang motivasyon natin as a teacher. Yung mga estudyante natin naniniwala sa atin. So magtiwala din tayo. Huwag tayong magpagod na magturo. May times man na nape-pressure tayo, may times man na nagiging negative tayo. But yung mga bata, tingnan natin na sila naniniwala sa atin. Okay? Sila may lakas sila na maniwala sa atin. So pagkatiwalaan din natin yung mga sarili natin at bigyan din natin sila ng mga positive motivation. Yan lang po, Ma'am Tin.
Thank you, Ma'am Victoria. Yes, students nga naman talaga, kailangan tayo ng mga estudyante. Kaya nga tayo nandito ngayon as their teacher, di ba? Okay, to share our knowledge, di ba? Kaya sabi nga nila, di ba, noblest profession, kahit napakahirap, kailangan natin gawin para sa mga bata dahil sila ang pag-asa ng ating bayan. Thank you, Ma'am Victoria. So next, may I call on Mrs. Jennifer Lavarias.
Yan, okay. So, number 2, what is your biggest motivation to keep moving forward? So, medyo godly po yung sagot ko rito. Kasi sa akin, sa age ko ngayon, naranasan ko na magkaroon ng, ang minotivate ko is mga bagay, love, di ba? Ganun kasi minsan yung mga motivation ng ibang bata, ng ibang kabataan. So, sa akin, hindi na ganun. Kasi naranasan ko na kahit anong bagay, pagmamahal meron ka, hindi pa rin nila mapupunan yung heart mo. Hindi pa rin siya ganun ma-motivate. Kasi once na nawala yan, made-demotivate ka na. So, ang biggest motivation ko sa buhay is vision of God to me. Calling ko. Kapag naaalala ko kasi yung calling ko, yung pangarap ni Lord sa buhay ko is to teach. Yon, katulad kay Ma'am Victoria, magturo. So, na-empower ako bigla. Because of God's promises, I will never give up. Si Lord ang nangako, bakit pa ako susuko? Kasi kapag si Lord yung nangako, sabi niya nga, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. So, teacher ako, hindi porke teacher ako, magtuturo lang ako. Alam ko, may impluwensyahan ako sa mga student ko. Malamang gamitin ako ni Lord para matulungan kayo. Kasi most of the student, may kanya-kanyang problema. So as teacher, nandito kami hindi lang para magturo sa inyo ng particular subject, pero nandito rin kami para magturo sa inyo para harapin yung buhay at hamon ng buhay natin. So, thank you po, Ma'am Team.
Yes, amen. Napakagandang naman yan. Sagot naman yan, Ma'am Jen. Siyempre, God is the center of our lives nga, di ba? Okay, and last but not the least, Mr. Paulo Silionar.
Yun, siguro sasabihin ko na lang amen kasi mukhang nasabi na ng lahat yung sagot. Anyway, hindi joke lang. Pero honestly, while listening to the teachers, I myself parang medyo na-inspired din talaga ako sa mga sinabi. Kaya parang nasabi na nila lahat. But siguro I would just like to share din kung ano yung nagpapabangon sa akin. No? Kasi nga, I know most of us can relate with this na minsan pag gumigising tayo parang dinidilat natin yung mata natin pero parang ayaw nating gumalaw kasi nga parang ay naku, ito na naman, klase na naman, makikita ko na naman yung mga estudyante ko, yung mga ganong moment parang ayaw na natin kasi nga parang ubus na, parang naibigay na natin lahat ng kaya nating ibigay. But then there is one thing na lagi ko din tong sinasabi sa mga students ko, especially sa section na hawak ko sa 10 Unity. Parang every homeroom yata lagi ko silang nire-remind about this. And kasi this is also my motivation din kasi. Gaya nga ng sabi ni Ma'am Jen, siguro pag bata ka parang madali lang kasi for example yung mga elementary like for example ako yung mga bata mga 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, madali lang bigyan mo ng candy, ganyan, bigyan mo ng food, parang motivate mo na sila. Pagka tumatanda na kasi parang gaya ng sabi ni Ma'am Jen, iba na yung hinahanap mo, kumbaga mas malalim na. And on my part, siguro one thing na nakakapag-motivate sa akin is my dream din talaga. Kaya nga lagi kong sinasabi sa students, ano ba yung pangarap nyo? Ano ba yung pangarap nyo? And dapat magkaroon kayo ng pangarap kasi yan yung mag-move sa inyo Without that, ako personally, kung wala ako sigurong pangarap, baka matagal na rin akong tumigil sa pagtuturo. Kasi nga wala nang nagpapagalaw sa akin. So kung meron mang biggest motivation sa akin, kung bakit ako bumabangon, bakit ako patuloy na nandirito, at bakit ako patuloy na nagtuturo, it's my dream. And my dream is to accompany my students. Sabi ko nga sa grade 10 Unity pa naman yung section natin. So hopefully as 10 Unity, dapat united, di ba? Kung ilan tayo nag-start, dapat ganun din tayo matatapos. So focus lang sa pangarap. Yun lang lagi kong ini-instill sa isip ko na I was so blessed kasi nga I'm here in Our Lady of Fatima University and I'm so blessed din kasi binigay sa akin yung grade 10. And I'm so blessed din kasi nga may mga students na binigay sa akin. So yun yung lagi kong iniisip. Lagi kong iniisip na para ma-motivate ako. Lagi kong iniisip na nandito ako para i-guide yung students. So kailangan kong gumalaw, kailangan kong bumangon, kailangan kong magturo. So yun po, kung meron mang nagmo-motivate sa akin, it's my dream, yung pangarap ko po. Yun po. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Paulo. Kala ko sasabihin mo para kanina ka bumabangon eh. Nescafe. Kala ko mag-ano kayo. Okay, so dream, believe, survive. Sabi nga ni Sir Des. So thank you for that sharing, Sir Paulo. So third question po tayo. How did you pivot yourself in the new normal? So again, how did you pivot yourself in the new normal? So para hindi maupusan si Sir Paulo, unahin na natin si Sir Paulo. Sir Paulo?
Thank you very much, Ma'am Tin. Kasi mamaya email ulit yung sabihin ko. Pero joke lang yun. Okay, thank you very much. So going back to the question, no, paano nga ba ako nakagalaw in this type of situation, no, sa new normal na to? I'm so thankful din sa Our Lady of Fatima University kasi nga ang daming seminars about adjusting in this new normal. And at the same time, kahit sa ibang mga organizations din like sa YouTube lang or sa Facebook, ang daming mga seminars on how to adapt. So my dear students, kung may time kayo, you can search sa YouTube or sa Facebook. Marami kayong makukuha doon. And isa sa hindi ko makakalimutan na seminar is about motivating oneself din. Yung kung ano ba yung mga bagay na pwede nating gawin para maka-adapt tayo in this new normal. Kasi madali lang sabihin na ganito yung gawin mo, ganyan. For theories lang ba? Pero merong isa kasing seminar na nagbigay ng tips on how to adapt in this kind of situation using practical tips. When I say practical, yung mga nasa paligid lang natin. Like, isa sa mga hindi ko makakalimutan is surround yourself with the things that inspire you. Like for example, picture ng family, ganun. Or like for example, isang bagay na binigay sa'yo ng special someone. Crush mo man yun, nagbigay ng letter, ganyan. Or kung sino man na nagpapatibok ng puso mo na nagbigay ng something sa'yo. So yun yung mga bagay na, you need to surround yourself with those things. And on my part, parang napareflect din ako and sabi ko, nga no, siguro I just need to do a task one at a time. Kasi minsan parang ako kasi yung type ng tao na parang gusto ko magawa lahat. Gusto ko okay na lahat. Gusto ko pagka nabigay sa akin lahat ng task, magagawa ko in just a snap of a finger. Parang ganun, may ganun akong mentality minsan. But hearing the talks sa mga seminars na binigay sa amin, parang sabi ko, nga no, siguro there are times na I need to relax din. Like yung parang may narinig ako about 5-minute rule na kapag medyo pagod ka na sa kakaharap sa screen, maglakad-lakad ka muna at least for 5 minutes or kung ilang minutes man na break na binigay sa inyo, yung mga ganon, yung hindi mo naman kailangan isubsob yung sarili mo talaga sa isang gawain lang ng buong araw. Parang you just need to rest then. Kumbaga kailangan din magpahinga ng maayos. So kung meron man sigurong isang bagay na parang nakatulong sa akin kung paano makagalaw in this time of new normal, siguro yun. Gawin yung mga bagay ng dahan-dahan. But of course, on time. Okay, hindi naman na parang hayaan na lang natin na we work on our own pace. Kumbaga na parang kahit deadline na, hindi pa natin Hindi, wag naman ganon. Kumbaga parang dahan-dahan lang. Kasi nga, we as human beings, I believe, napapagod rin. And minsan napupuno rin. And based on experience, kasi na-realize ko to parang there are times na kapag stress na ako, tsaka parang pagod na pagod, bilis uminit ng ulo ko. Parang, gawain na naman. Parang ganun lagi yung, pag nakakita ako ng gawain, parang ganun agad. And yun yung mga time na parang hindi pa ako kumakain, yung mga time na parang pagod na pagod ako. Pero pag nakakain naman, parang nakaka-relax. Parang ganun, parang okay ka nang gumawa ng mga bagay-bagay. So siguro yun lang yung yun lang yung mga na-observe ko sa sarili ko, na gawin yung mga bagay-bagay one at a time. And at the same time, make sure na nakapagpahinga tayo ng maayos. Kumain kayo, take a break. Parang KitKat naman yung ko dito. Take a break.
Hindi na Nescafe.
Sponsor tayo ng KitKat at saka Nescafe. Pero yun lang, take a break, pahinga ng maayos, and at the same time, gawin natin yung mga bagay one at a time. Yan lang po. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so it's true naman, Sir Paulo, no? Take it slowly but surely. Diba? So I'm sure nararanasan din yan ng mga estudyante natin na exhausted sila na ano ba yan? Worksheet na naman? Ano ba yan? Take a break. Have a KitKat, sabi nga nila, diba? Wag mong stressin masyado yung sarili mo. Pwede naman magpahinga, sabi nga kanina ni Ma'am Lynette, 'di ba? You need to rest, 'di ba? Ipahinga mo din yung utak mo kasi hindi mo magagawa ng maayos yung dapat mong gawin kung go ka lang ng go, 'di ba? Without plans. Kailangan mag-break ka din. So thank you Sir Paulo. Next, Mrs. Jennifer Lavarias.
Ayan, sige. Tawa kay Sir Paulo, naging endorser tayo.
Yes, oo nga, endorser nga.
O yung mga student dyan, baka nakakatulog na kayo, nag-ML Pa-heart naman dyan.
Inaabangan ko naman si Ma'am Jennifer kung ano naman yung ipopromote yung product.
Commercial tayo.
Sige, go. So, how did you pivot yourself in the new normal? So, yun nga, sabi ni Sir Paulo kanina, nagiging mainitin yung ulo. 'Di ba? Ako rin ganun eh. Kasi nasa bahay lang, kung sino lang yung nakikita mo, paulit-ulit, yung init na ulo, sila yung nakakadanas. So, ang ginawa ko, una, talagang focus ako sa pagpe-pray. So, sana maintindihan nyo, dati, Lord, thank you po, tas tulog na, ganun. Ako talaga ngayon, talagang sabi ko, kailangan mag-pray ako, kasi kapag di ako nag-pray, baka magkaroon na ako ng sumay dito sa bahay, kawawa naman yung nakakasama ko. So, dati, 15 minutes na pinakamatagal kong pray. Ngayon, ginugol ko 1 hour to 2 hours, dapat makapag-pray ako. Kasi nakaka-stress talaga ngayon yung tipong minsan sa mga student, wala kang ibang masabihan, di ba? Puro chat, puro di ba? Puro ganun na lang yung mafe-feel mo. Kaya sabi ko, magpe-pray ako para si Lord ang kausap ko. So, number 2, self-discipline. Kasi mahalaga yung pag-self-discipline natin. Kasi baliwala tong lahat ng pinag-aaralan natin kung sa sarili mismo natin is wala tayong disiplina. So lahat, kahapon nag-webinar kayo about sa mga gadgets, di ba? Tapos ngayon time management. So baliwala to kung wala sa sarili natin yung disiplina. So dapat i-take nyo to as for granted na makakatulong sa inyo. Hindi para lang makinig kayo, antukin kayo, matulog kayo dyan. So then number 3, para makaano ako sa new normal, time management talaga. Kasi sobrang halaga ng time management katulad nung sinabi ni Ma'am Lynette. Kung wala kang time management, kung addict ka sa pag-ML, 8 hours kang mag-ML dyan. Minsan nga hanggang madaling araw, di ba? Baliktad na, ang gabi ginagawa mong umaga. So kailangan, dahil may pasok na, dapat time management. Dapat may time ako sa pag-aaral, may time ako sa paglalaro. Kasi as teacher naman, kasi ako rin naglalaro din ako for 1 hour, 2 hours, kasi para nare-relax din kahit papano. Hindi puro gawaing pang teacher na lang, mga paperwork. So, kailangan din natin yan. So, student, kailangan time management lang tayo para hindi tayo masyadong may stress. Okay? Kasi once na na-balance na natin yung time natin, magiging maayos na yung lahat makakasunod na tayo sa flow. Okay? Thank you, Ma'am Tin.
Thank you, Ma'am Jen. Sorry, nawala ako. Okay, so next. Thank you, Ma'am Jennifer. Next, Miss Agorilla, Miss Victoria.
Okay, Ma'am Tin, thank you po. So, how did you pivot yourself in the new normal? So, ito din is yung nasabi na din ni Ma'am Jen na you need to have your self-discipline first. Kasi dahil nga bago ang lahat, hindi tayo familiar dito sa new normal na sinasabi. Okay? So, kailangan natin ng disiplina mismo sa ating mga sarili. Kailangan nating unti-unting i-adopt. Kailangan nating makuha kung ano man yung mga bagay na dapat nating matutunan in this new normal. Sabi nga ni Sir Paul kanina, unti-untiin, step by step process, i-work out natin. Dahil hindi madali ang lahat ng bagay, kailangan natin siyang matutunan. And next is yung self-motivation. So hindi mawawala yung self-motivation na new normal, madaming bago, madami tayong kailangan matutunan. Kailangan natin ng self-motivation para ma-cope up lahat ng dapat nating matutunan in this new normal. And also, yung time management din. Dahil nga nasanay tayo na dati sa school, ay pwede pa to sa ano na lang, itong assignment na to, pwede sa bahay ko na lang gagawin, maglalaro muna ako. So, ngayon, mas mahaba yung oras natin, unahin muna natin yung mga bagay na kailangan. Gaya nga ng sinabi ni Ma'am Lynette, may time for play, may time for to do the task and accomplish our task. So students, sana yung time management and also this kind of seminar is makatulong sa inyo para unti-unti mga anak is ma-cope up nyo and also matutunan nyo kung paano ninyo i-adapt yung new normal setup natin. Yun lang, Ma'am Tin.
Yes, totoo naman. Kailangan natin maging adaptive sa lahat ng bagay. Okay, hindi lang dapat lesson ang ina-adapt natin. Okay, so last but not the least, Miss Canlas, Miss Armina.
Okay. Amen po. Amen na lang. Dahil hirap pala pagdulo na nasabi na lahat. Okay? So since yung sagot ko yun na rin po yung yung sagot nila yun na rin po yung sagot ko. Pero dagdag ko na lang po yung communication. Okay? Paano ba ako nakagalaw? Paano ba ako naka-move forward? Siguro hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon kaya natin, tama po ba? Kaya natin lahat. So may times kasi na parang ay kaya ko yan, pero dadating talaga yung time na you need to ask help sa ibang tao, 'di ba? So lalo tayo mga teachers na may mga paperworks, pero kailangan pa rin natin ng tulong ng ibang tao. So mag-keep in touch tayo sa mga co-teachers natin, sa coordinators natin, sa admins natin para at least matulungan din nila tayo. And sa mga students, paano ba kayo magkakaroon ng paano ba kayo makakahingi ng tulong kapag may times na parang hindi nyo na kaya? Syempre nandiyan yung parents ninyo. 'Di ba? Sila yung number one na teachers ninyo ngayon. So kami yung second mother, father ninyo. Pero sila yung kauna-unahang tutulong sa inyo para makagalaw at mag-move forward kayo sa situation natin. And especially, siguro isa rin sa nakatulong sa akin is yung this pandemic, parang natutunan ko paano matulog ng maaga. Okay, sleep early. Napaka-simple lang niya, napaka-common niya, pero ang laking tulong. Kasi sleep early, nakakatulog ka ng maaga, nagigising ka din ng maaga. Okay, in what way? Marami kang nagagawa sa isang araw. Okay, hindi ka nauubusan ng oras. So, dadako tayo dun sa time management din talaga na minsan nane-neglect natin, pero at some point dapat din natin siyang matutunan. And especially think positive. So, isipin na lang natin na sa mga oras na ito ay sama-sama tayo. So, blessed tayo na nandito pa din tayo. Samantalang yung iba, di ba, nakaranas ng maraming problema, kalamidad, pero tayo ay nandito sama-sama. So, yun lang po yung kung paano ko naka-move forward sa pandemic na ito. Thank you po.
Yes, totoo naman yan. We need to sleep early. So, ako din ganyan sa mga anak ko gantong oras tulog na. Whether may ginagawa ko o hindi, tulog na. Kasi para mas mainam yung kumpleto yung oras mo sa pagtulog, mas maraming energy. 'Di ba? Exhausted kapag drain ka na. Super po yan. Okay? So, thank you, Ma'am Armina. So, for the last question natin, number 4, the fourth one, I'll be giving you 1 minute na lang po. Medyo naubusan na tayo ng time. So, 1 minute to answer po yung last question natin. So, direct to the point na po tayo. So, what tips can you give to our students in order to fully adapt in the new learning environment? So, ano-ano daw yung mga tips? So, share niyo naman po yan, teachers. So, let's start with, so unahin naman po natin si Mrs. Jennifer Lavarias. Ma'am Jen?
Ayan. So, what tips can you give to our student in order to fully adapt in the new learning environment? So, first, time management or budget your time. So, math tayo. We have 24 hours per day. 8 to 10 hours to sleep. So, ang matitira, 24 minus 10 equals 14. Tama? School hours, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, kasama na yung synchronous and asynchronous nyo doon. So, merong 7 hours doon. So, 14 minus 7, 7 hours pa. So, meron pa tayong natitirang 7 hours exceeding time per day. So, nandoon na yon. Anong gagawin nyo? 2 hours playing ML, 2 hours to study, di ba? Tapos, 1 to 2 hours para tumulong kayo sa gawaing bahay. 'Di ba? So ang dami niyong pwedeng gawin sa loob ng 24 hours kasama na yung pahinga. So use time wisely. Sabi nga sa isang quotes, spend your time wisely because life is happening now and you can get this moment back. Kapag natapos na yung oras na yan, hindi nyo na siya maibabalik pa. And then think positive and pray. Okay, thank you, Ma'am Tin.
So, thank you. So, bagong-bagong quotes nga, sabi nga nila, time is gold. So, doon tayo sa time is gold. So, time management. Thank you, Ma'am Jen. Next, may I call on Miss Armina. Miss Armina.
Yan, thank you po. So, gusto ko lang i-share na, mabilis lang to, na itong new normal sa education natin, kahit na nasa bahay lang tayo, na halos lahat tayo, di ba, nasa room natin, nagtatrabaho, yun na yung naging makeshift classroom natin, di ba? So, wag natin isipin na kwarto pa rin natin yon, na bedroom pa rin natin yon. So, isipin natin na nasa traditional classroom setting pa rin tayo, na nakikita natin yung teachers natin, na hindi lang sa laptop, hindi lang sa gadgets natin, kasama pa rin natin yung classmates natin. In order for us na ma-motivate, okay, na mapil pa rin natin na kahit nasa bahay lang tayo is nag-aaral pa rin tayo sa traditional classroom. So iba-iba nga lang, ang dami nga lang changes, ang dami nga lang pagbabago, but still, nag-aaral pa rin tayo, may natututunan pa din tayo. And yun nga, yung mga tips kanina about time management and yung mga sinabi rin ng ibang teachers, sundin din natin kasi ito ay ginagamit din namin na alam namin na appropriate at sure na makakatulong din sa inyo. Lalo na alam namin na marami din kayong ginagawa at busy din kayo, hindi lang kaming mga teachers. So yun lang po, maraming salamat.
Thank you. Makeshift nga, sabi nga ni Ma'am Armina. So, dapat meron kayong isang lugar, mga bata, na kung saan motivated kayo na mag-aral, hindi yung inaanto kayo, higa-higa kayo, something like that. Okay, so, next, Mr. Paulo Silionar.
Ayun. On my part, mabilis lang itong aking ano ba yung gagawin? Tips. Okay, for you, my dear students. So, gumawa na ako ng acronym. And it's OLFU para madali ninyong
Yes naman, bago-bago. Commercial talaga.
OLFU. So first, be open. Sinasabi ko rin to lagi sa students ko, be open to new learning experiences. Kaya nang sabi ko sa kanila, lahat ng ginagawa natin dito sa school ay part of learning experiences. Sabi ko nga sa kanila, even yung mga activities, clubs, yung mga programs, part yon of the learning experiences. Kaya make the most out of it. Sayang kasi. Sayang, gaya ng sabi ni Ma'am Jen, di ba? Kapag nawala na yung isang time, hindi mo na may babalik yon. So make the most out of it. Be open to new learning experiences. And L, love. Love what you're doing. Okay? Kapag kasi minahal mo yung ginagawa mo, hindi mo mararamdaman na gumagawa ka. So lagi niyong alalahanin yun. Kapag mahal niyo yung ginagawa niyo, hindi niyo mararamdaman na gumagawa ka. Just, go back to your experiences, di ba? Pagka-chat mo or ka-text si crush, di ba? Kahit madaling araw na, di ka napapagod kasi gusto mo yung ginagawa mo di ba? Or kung ginagawa mo yung isang bagay para sa mama mo or sa papa mo, di ba hindi ka napapagod? Parang ang dali-dali lang, parang kulang pa nga sa oras. O kaya kung katsikahan mo si Beshi, di ba? Uy, Besh, kahit sobrang tagal ng tsikahan nyo, parang di ka napapagod sa pagsasalita, di ba? So yun. Kapag mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, hindi mo mararamdaman na gumagawa ka. So love what you are doing. And F, form yourself. Okay? To become a better version of yourself. Don't compete with your classmates, but compete with yourself. Lagpasan mo kung ano yung performance mo the previous quarter. Yun lang. And be a better version of yourself. Okay? Form yourself to become a better version. Everyday, ganun lagi yung gawin nyo. Sa pang-araw-araw na ginagawa nyo, compete with yourself. Kung last time, 9 yung score mo out of 10, gusto ko 10 na kasi gusto ko malampasan yung sarili ko. Okay? O kung 10 na yung score mo, kung kayang 11, bakit hindi? Di ba? Or kung kayang i-maintain, bakit hindi? So, ganun lang. Okay? And then last, ito yung pinaka-importante, understand. Yun. Ito kasi yung nawawala minsan sa atin. Puro tayo reklamo. Ay, ito na naman. Daming gagawin. Ganun-ganun lagi tayo. Hindi natin iniintindi kung ano yung importance ng pinapagawa sa atin. Gaya nga ng rules sa military, di ba? Dun sa mga students na merong kakilalang mga military dito, there is a rule there na nagsasabi, obey first before you complain. So yun. Understand. Always strive to understand than to be understood. Intindihin natin muna kung bakit pinapagawa yun bago tayo magtanong, bago tayo mag-complain. So yun lang. All-fu, be open to new learning experiences. L, love what you are doing. Form yourself to become a better version of yourself and understand. So yun lang po and thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful acronym, Sir Paulo. Dapat pala sa dulo ka para summary. Okay? So last but not the least, Ma'am Victoria.
Kinabahan ako doon sa last na sinabi ni Sir. May pa-acronym. May pa-acronym din ako.
May pa-acronym.
Meron din ako, Ma'am Tin. Hindi ako magpapatalo. Charot.
Yes, ikaw na talaga mag-summarize.
Kung si Sir Paulo ay may OLFU, si Teacher Victoria naman ay may 3 R's. Okay?
Ay, 3 R's.
Hindi yung reduce, reuse, recycle. But I would like you to remember, students, the 3 R's. No? Review, reflect, and renew. First is review. Bakit nga ba tayo hindi naka-fully adapt noong dahil tapos na tayo sa first quarter, right? At may mga students pa din na hindi pa nakaka-adapt sa new learning environment natin na ginagamit. So let's review, mga anak. Ano ba yung mga hindi ko nagawa? Bakit hindi ako naka-adapt doon sa new learning environment? Ano ba yung mga term or ano ba yung mga nahirapan ako? Ano ba yung mga adjustment na hindi ko pa naku-cope up? Let's review. Next is reflect. You need to reflect. Ano ba yung dapat kong gawin? Ano ba yung natutunan ko doon sa mga hindi ko pa nagawa? Okay? Let's reflect. Isulatin nyo sa mga journals ninyo. I-share ninyo sa inyong mga sa mga parents ninyo. Bakit kaya ako nagkakaroon ng problema regarding to this new learning environment? And next is renew. Kung ano man yung mga hindi nyo nagawa in the previous quarter, renew yourself. Sabi nga ni Sir Paulo kanina, be the best version of yourself. Kung kailangan ninyong baguhin, kung ano man yung mga pagkakamali ninyo ng first quarter, yung mga hindi ninyo nagawa ng first quarter, renew yourself. Gawin ninyo yung best ninyo, gawin ninyo yung tama, at ano ba yung mga bagay na makakatulong sa inyo to fully adapt in the new learning environment. So kung si Sir Paulo is may OLFU, tandaan nyo si Teacher Victoria may 3 R's. Review, reflect, and renew. Yun lang, Ma'am Tin. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Victoria, for the 3 R's. So, hindi napaka-competitive talaga ng mga teacher natin. Hindi talaga nagpapatalo sa mga tips nila. And very useful naman talaga. So, there you have it. We are done with the roundtable discussion. Of course, I would like to extend my gratitude to the teachers who shared their knowledge and expertise regarding with the given topic. I hope that you received a new learnings from the teachers, which is a big help for us as we continue striving what's the best for our education. So rise to the top. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, teachers, for sharing your experiences. I can also relate myself with every story you've shared. And with that, I just want to congratulate the teachers and the students who are still thriving and doing their very best every day. So kudos, everyone. So let's proceed to the very last part of this webinar, which is a workshop. Allow me to introduce our speaker for this part of the afternoon session. She is also an English teacher here in our academy. a smart and gorgeous teacher, of course, and she will share to us her knowledge about how to create your own planner and calendar. Okay, so without further ado, let's welcome our language department coordinator, Miss Mary Ann Mariano. Ma'am Ann, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Micaela. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me well? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you for that wonderful introduction. So, ayan. So, ang dami nating narinig regarding with the opinions, regarding with the tips from our teachers, right? So, lahat sila, binigyan tayo ng mga bagong bagay that we can actually use, okay, during this time of pandemic. Diba? So, let me open first my camera so that I can actually see you while I am talking. Wait for a second. Anyways, ayan. So, once again, good afternoon, everyone. So, for today, I just want to welcome you back once again. But this time, we will talk about an interesting topic as we end our 2-day seminar. So, are you ready to listen? Are you ready to learn new ideas? If your answer is yes, come on. Join with me as we explore the topics about classroom and how to create a planner. Okay, so for today, we will be having a very short workshop. It means you have to do something at home, diba? Where you have to apply all the tips that I will mention in my presentation. So if I were you, I will get a paper and a pen. Okay, you can write it down all the important things that you will hear from Teacher Anne, especially the tips, okay, na ibibigay ko po sa inyo. Okay, so I have here this slide. Can you please take a look at my presentation? I have a lot of pictures provided sa slide na to. No, so I have here a board with a grid lines. Meron din ako ditong table, an orange table. I also have a green chair, a clock, and a globe. So my question is, what do you think is a kind of place where I can see all of those given pictures together? Okay, so I have here the answer of Dirk. Very good, Dirk. The answer is classroom. So if I will put it all together in one place, anong makukuha ko or anong magagawa ko? That is a classroom. Diba? So I know that of course, all of us are missing already the life where we go to school every day. Ayan, with our pack lunch, nagtatanungan tayo, magkano ba yung baon mo? Ano nga ba yung ulam mo? Can we share? Pwede ba tayong mag-share? Sabay tayong kumain. Uy, paalam tayo, CR tayo. Diba? Those questions that we usually ask, diba? Sa mga classmates natin, sa mga friends natin, yung feeling na excited ka every day. Kasi may routine kang sinusunod. Diba? We miss seeing our teachers. Nakakamiss makita yung mga friends natin, yung classmates natin. Diba? Of course, ang nakakamiss lalo is yung matuto tayo in a setting of a regular classroom. Tama? So our discussion for today has something to do with the word classroom. Okay, so the topics that I will discuss, number 1, the classroom at home. Then number 2 is how to create a planner or even a calendar. Okay, so ito yung mga bagay na very useful. Diba? So these two topics are very important since we are adopting with the new setup of our class discussions, which is through online. So ano ba yung mga bagay na pwede nating gawin, okay, para ma-minimize yung stress natin, malasan yung stress natin, yung iniisip natin. So ito yung bagay na makakasagot sa question na yan. Okay, so I have here another question. How to create a workplace or classroom at home? Meron ba kayong isang spot sa bahay ninyo wherein pagkagising ko ng umaga, maliligo ako, kakain ako, ipe-prepare ko yung sarili ko. Then after that one, excited akong umupo sa upuan ko at buksan yung computer ko. Diba? That's the best feeling na dapat nararamdaman natin every day. Diba? Now, I will give you some tips how to create a makeshift classroom at home. Okay? So, when we say, or when we talk about home or house, diba? When we say house, it has different parts. Ano yung mga parts ng bahay? We have the living room, we have the bedroom, the comfort room, the kitchen, the dirty kitchen as well, and many more. Okay? So the question is, how we will put a classroom at home? Paano nga ba tayo makakagawa ng virtual classroom at home even if we only have a small space sa bahay natin? Yes, you can still create a classroom at home even, meron ka lang small space. Okay, so number one is that I want you to take note of this. Dedicate a space. For you to create a classroom, of course, you have to look for a space at home. Okay? Na pwede mong gawing classroom. Why? Kasi, of course, students like you thrive on a structure or routine, diba, where you can conduct your school lessons each day. But whether it's a home office, kahit pa bedroom yan, kahit ka kitchen counter, or even a dining room table, we have to create space where you can do your assignments, where you can have a peaceful online class. Diba? Para ka lang din pumapasok araw-araw. The difference is, you will not take a jeepney or hindi ka na ihahatid ng parents mo using your car or hindi ka na maglalakad ng sobrang haba. Kasi ang gagawin mo lang, kagising ka lang sa umaga, prepare yourself, then a few steps, nandun ka na sa classroom mo. Diba? Second, okay, so I have here a picture. Another thing is, if you will create or if you will dedicate a space at home, it will also help us to develop a sense of routine. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina. Diba? In this otherwise abnormal times. Of course, since hindi naman regular classroom yung pinapasukan natin, yung pinupuntahan natin, as much as possible, we still have to do something. Meron pa rin tayong kailangang gawin. So, example, this picture, no, i-edit ko lang siya, makikita niyo yung mga changes. So, if you will see in the picture, I have a blank space, diba, that can be actually found at home. Okay? So, pili ka lang kahit sa kwarto mo, kung merong maliit na space doon na pwede kang maglagay ng table, why not? Diba? Pwede naman sa dining room ninyo. Basta walang kumakain, malinis, you can use the table. As long as there is no distraction. Diba? So, second is, you have very good. I have here the answer of, yes, Guillermo, Vincent, by putting a study table. Yes, that is very important. You have to set up a desk or a table at home. Bakit? Of course, you should have a desk or table where you can set up your things, diba? And study more efficiently. Diba? Para yung ambience, yung feeling mo, diba? Nandun ka pa rin sa setup na regular classroom. Diba? A desk is much more effective way para ma-organize natin yung mga gamit natin, like the books, like the laptop, even using your cellular phone. Diba? Not all throughout the online class naman or synchronous, diba? Na since you are using a cellular phone, hindi naman sa lahat ng oras hawak-hawak mo yun na parang ka nagsa-selfie. Diba? While listening to your teacher, while interacting with your classmates during the synchronous session. No. Diba? Anong ginagawa mo? Diba? You are looking for something that is hard, yung medyo matigas siya na kapag pinatong mo doon yung cellphone mo, hindi siya matutumba. Di ba? Ganun yung ginagawa natin. Just like a laptop or a desktop. So if you will see here, kanina yung picture ko, blank space. Now, let's try to put a table. So tingnan natin kung later ba, after ng pag pinaglalagay natin yung mga gamit, mako-compare na ba natin siya na parang isang regular classroom? Now, aside from putting some tables and desktops, it will also help you to stay focused, diba, on your studies. Next is, the third one is you have to set up your computer or tablet. Diba? So yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, it can be a cellular phone, it can be an iPad, a tablet, a computer, or laptop. Kasi, why? Because of course, we are communicating, we are doing our online classes using the platform of Google Hangouts, the Google Meet, the Zoom. Diba? Yun na yung nagiging gamit natin para magkita-kita tayo ulit. Therefore, you need the proper equipment to connect with the teachers, even your classmates, which you will use, of course, to join. Of course, if you don't have a laptop with you, if you don't have a computer or any gadget, the question is, paano ka ngayon, okay, makaka-join or makaka-attend sa mga online classes? Okay, so I have here, kanina blank space, I have the table, I have the chair, now I have the computer. Aside from that, number 4 is you have to limit distractions. So what do you mean by distractions? It can be a noise, it can be something na pwede kang matempt na gumawa ng isang bagay na hindi maganda, right? What are those things? Diba? It can be a television, pwedeng yung PlayStation mo or anything na nilalaro mo, or people at home. Kung sino yung mga tao sa bahay, or makeup, why not, for the girls? So we have to limit distractions. Diba? When dedicating a workspace, try to choose a space with limited. Okay, as much as possible, limited. Kasi we cannot omit that. Hindi naman natin, may mga bagay na hindi naman natin, kumbaga, hindi na maiiwasan. Okay, so avoid high traffic areas or common areas where a TV might be on, as this can easily, of course, distract you from the lesson. So yun yung mga bagay, actually even yung mga games ninyo, o kaya may kapatid kayo, ayan, meron kayong kaibigan, pinsan na nasa bahay, as much as possible when you start, when you click on, when you log in the Gmeet, diba? Once na nag-log in ka na, automatic, you have to stay focused. Diba? So yun yung kailangan natin, we have to take note of that. Next is, lastly is, you have to provide other materials. It's not just about the laptop or the gadget. It's not just about the table, the chair na uupuan mo. Syempre, you have to supplement, okay, lessons with the textbooks. That's why you have the textbooks at home. Especially those who availed, diba, yung mga kumuha ng libro. Of course, you have to use that. Number 1, if the teacher asks you to do something, to answer or to read, diba, doon natin siya ginagamit. At the same time, it's time for us para ipahinga yung mga mata natin. Diba? Of course, hindi naman natin gusto na too much exposure with the light in our computer or gadget. As much as possible, we have to make our eyes, ayan, may pahinga. Okay? Para at least on the next time that you will log in with your Gmeet, fresh yung mata natin. Wala tayong kahit anong mararamdaman na pwedeng ikasakit ng ating eyes. Aside from the textbook, you can also create your own bulletin boards. Diba? Pwede rin naman na planners o yung mga bagay that can actually help you during your online class, even asynchronous sessions. So now, let me give you some tips naman, okay? How to create your own bulletin board at home. Meron ba dito, anyone, okay, pwede po bang mag-chat sa chat box natin if you have your bulletin at home? Or kahit whiteboard na parang background din wherein you have to write it down lahat ng mga assignments ninyo. Wow, sabi ni Yan, si Ma'am Lynette, nakita natin kanina earlier, di ba? Meron siyang bulletin board at her back. So meron din sila, Daanoy, very good. Meron din si Gillier and even Mariano, very good. Diba? So as much as possible, we encourage everyone to create your own. So when we say bulletin board, hindi naman siya palaging kailangan wooden board or whiteboard. It can also be a piece of paper, a bond paper, a kartolina. Pwede nating lagyan siya ng designs. Ilagay natin, itikit siya sa ating sa background natin. It can be your wall. Dikit natin. Bakit? What's the purpose of having bulletin board? Huh? Anyone? Can you please chat your answer? What do you think is the purpose of having bulletin board? Okay, so number one, it's because we want to be reminded of with the different tasks, with the activities, with the assignments, with the announcement. Diba? Gusto natin yung lagi tayong updated. Kasi when it comes to Facebook, when it comes to IG, when it comes to Twitter, when it comes to your YouTube account. Diba? We're excited. Lalo na kapag may mga bagong pictures uploaded by your favorite artist. Diba? If you have a new series na pinapanood mo. Diba? Excited na excited tayo. Just like in the bulletin board. Diba? So I have here steps to get started. Number one, ask yourself first. Okay? So ask yourself first. Number one is decide on the purpose of your bulletin board. Saan mo ba gagamitin yung bulletin board? Number one, because you want to organize, okay, all of your activities, all of your tasks, your schedule. Number two, because you want to use that bulletin board for all of your plans so that you will be guided. Okay? So sorry for the noise. Then third is creativity. Okay? So for the creativity, of course, gusto mo lang na i-release yung eagerness mo to create a creative output. Okay? So I have here some answers, no? For me to remember all the assignments, yes. That's why we have the bulletin board. Kasi sometimes you can use a piece of paper, put it or idikit lang natin sa bulletin boards natin. To write the activities, very good. Another question, tanungin nyo yung sarili nyo. Determine how often you will update the bulletin board. Kasi diba, once the activity was done already, tapos na siya, anong dapat natin gawin? Kailangan na natin siya, we have to remove it in the bulletin boards and replace it with another announcement or anything that you want to put sa bulletin boards ninyo. Okay? So, another thing is, okay, so let's continue. I'm sorry for that interruption. So second is, you have to gather all the materials needed. Of course, it's up to you. It's your own decision. Example, you want to use a thumbtacks, you want to use pins para mailagay mo yung mga gusto mo. Actually, I want to present this to you. I have here a sample bulletin board. Pero as of this moment, tinanggal ko muna yung mga laman niya kasi medyo madami. So, it's a plain bulletin board. Can you see it? Ayan. It's a very small. Hindi ko naman siguro kailangan ng sobrang laki. Kasi this one, I'm actually updating all the things inside of my bulletin boards every day. Every day ako nagpapalit. Example, I'm done, tatanggalin ko na. So I have here a bulletin boards and I have a wooden pin. So may mga pin akong ginagamit. For what? Kasi I have the sticky notes and papers. Here. Here are my sticky notes. Here are my papers. Example, I want to put in my bulletin boards my synchronous schedule for tomorrow. Example lang, makakalimutin ako. Gusto ko talaga everyday nilalagay. So, I have here a piece of paper using my pens. Ayan, using my pens. Sinulat ko siya on a piece of paper. Then what I'm going to do is, I will put it here if this is a sticky note. So, didikit naman siya. Di ba? But if I don't have a sticky notes at home, syempre di naman kayo pwedeng lumabas, pwede yung pins, pwede rin yung mga, like this, yung mga wooden clips, pwede rin natin siyang gamitin. But it's your choice. Diba? It's your choice. Kung gaano kayo ka-creative, of course, nasa sa inyo. Okay, so aside from the materials needed, you can also put this. Number 1, inspirational quote. When we say inspirational quote, it can be a verse, no? Not just quotes. Why? Because every student needs a little encouragement to stay motivated. Sabi nga kanina, di ba, kung gusto mong ma-motivate, ma-inspire ka palagi, why not put the picture of your family in your bulletin board? Tama? Para kapag na-stress ka na, kapag sa tingin mo, hindi mo na kaya yung mga gawain, di ba? Parang nagka-cram ka na, hindi mo na talaga alam yung gagawin mo, makita mo lang yung picture ng family mo, ng parents mo, ng friends mo, ng loved ones mo, maaalala mo na, wait, I am doing this for them and for myself. That's why I have to continue, di ba? Just to fulfill all of my, or just to finish all of my task. Another thing is goals to work toward. Pwede mo ring ilagay sa bulletin board mo, di ba, ano yung mga deadlines mo? Ano yung mga activities that you have to submit with deadlines? Di ba? Para nare-remind ka. Kasi number 1 goal naman natin as a student is to fulfill our job as a student. So, ano yung job na yun? Ano yung workload sa'yo? Number 1 is to learn. By what? Sa paano parang tayo matututo? By means of answering the assessment, doing the activities. Agree? So, next is printed course 3. So, this one, kung talagang gusto mo talagang ma-motivate, you want to have an advanced reading with the topics, pwede mong ilagay doon, kunwari, first, second quarter, ito yung topics namin sa English. Ay, tapos na kami sa mythology. We're done with the Roman myth. Ano na kaya yung next? So, na-excite ka. You feel the excitement in yourself na, ano ba yung next topics na i-discuss ni teacher? Diba? Aside from that, you can have the week's to-dos. Ibig sabihin, list of things that you have to do per week. Pwede rin naman na yung schedule mo from Monday to Friday, ilalagay mo sa bulletin board so that kapag nakalimutan mo, you can actually check it, tomorrow is my AP subject. Diba? Then last is, ito, I advise you to do this if you have a bulletin board at home or kahit hindi bulletin board, kahit saan na isang bagay nakikita mo, latest accomplishments. Example, you did a flag mosaic output. You exerted effort to do that, right? So, ang pwede mong gawin is pwede mo siyang itikit sa wall ninyo, malapit doon sa classroom na ginawa mo sa bahay or sa table mo, para everyday, di ba, nakikita mo na, creative pala ako. Or else, ibig sabihin, nakikita mo na you are doing your job perfectly. Okay, so another thing is, I have here a sample bulletin board. So ito, if you want to do this, that's good. But if you do have another idea, walang problema. So number 1 is for elementary. So for you guys, kinder to grade 3. Ayan. You can put a clock, pero yung paper clock lang, para lang sa schedule ninyo. Kung kapag 11 o'clock yung clock mo, ibig sabihin, that's your lunch time. Diba? Pwede rin naman maglagay ka ng isang clipboards wherein you have to put all of your outputs inside para hindi nagkakalat sa bahay. So, those are the ideas I can share to you. Another thing is for the middle school. Diba? This time, pwede natin gawin yung mga used folders at home. Diba? May mga folder tayo sa bahay. Ang pwede natin gawin, dikit natin siya sa bulletin board. Ayan. Tapos, ang ipipin nyo lang yung both sides sa ends niya, sa dulo niya. Dikit nyo lang siya para magkaroon kayo ng pocket. Okay? Para saan yung pocket? Yung example, 1 folder for English, 1 folder for math, 1 folder for each subject. Then, every time that you will do a certain task and output, put it there. Di ba? Pwede mo siyang ilagay doon. Para at least when your teacher asks you, anak, asan yung ginawa mo? At least you can present it. Kasi you keep or tinabi mo yung output mo. Okay, another thing, if you really want to learn English or if you want to be fluent in using English language, kahit hindi English, kahit Filipino or other dialects or other languages, you can have the word of the day. So when you say word of the day, we have to search for a word, not a typical word that we are using in a conversation. Di ba? Hindi natin palaging ginagamit. Hindi siya ganun ka-familiar sa atin. You can put it there, sulat mo, tapos ilagay mo yung meaning. Okay? So that every day natututo tayo ng bagong salita. Okay? So another thing is for high school. So for high school lang medyo mas madami kasi this time, you have to set goals. Not just for a short-term goals, pero yung mga long-term goals mo. Example, for college, what are your preparations for senior high? Diba? So in the future, ano bang gusto mong maging? Pwede mo siyang ilagay doon para everyday na nakikita mo siya, you are motivated. Diba? Namo-motivate ka na, ginagawa ko to because in the future, I want to be a doctor. Okay? So, pwedeng ganon yung gawin natin. Okay? Another thing is the state. Okay? Please take note of this. Make the bulletin board as creative, colorful, and engaging. Okay? Para at least pag tinitignan mo siya, you will feel less stress. Diba? Kasi nakikita mo yung achievements mo, even your outputs. Okay? Next is creating a planner. So, aside from having a bulletin board at home, meron po ba ditong gumagawa ng planner or may journal at home? Meron pa dito gumagamit ng journal? Okay, so if yes, you can actually type it in our chat box. So when we say planner, ayan, yes daw, sabi ni Ranion, very good. So when we say planner, so it can be a piece of paper, it can be a notebook, ayan. Kahit ano pa din natin gamitin as long as we have a place where we can write all the things that we have to finish for a certain period of time. Very good. Zola, meron din si Go. The same with Fennel. Wow, very good. Kasi a lot of you ay merong planner. So that's a good thing. Okay, so number 1, why do we have to keep a planner? Bakit ba natin kailangan magkaroon ng planner? Number 1, because it improves our productivity. Tama? So, ibig sabihin, kasi our brains aren't built to remember everything at once. Diba? In fact, the more you try to remember in your head, the more you cluttered and difficult to remember anything it becomes. Diba? Kahit gustuhin mo man nakabisaduhin lahat, kahit gustuhin mo man na maalala lahat ng dapat mong gawin, di ba? Minsan nakakalimutan natin and you can avoid this by learning how to use a planner. Okay, so number 1, productivity. Of course, it will greatly help you to improve yourself. Bakit? Kasi you will notice that you are finishing more tasks than usual because you are able to budget your time wisely. Second is, it helps you to manage your time wisely. Kasi the main goal naman of having a planner is to track how you spend your time. Diba? Pag sinabi mong planner, iba't ibang uri. It can be a weekly planner, it can be a daily planner, it can also be a monthly planner. So when we say planner, isusulat mo doon lahat ng mga events mo, ng mga bagay na dapat mong gawin. Then once you're done with it, you will put a check. Diba? A check mark on it. Or using a highlighter, i-highlight mo siya. Then kapag nakita mo na lahat naka-highlight na, yes, they're very good. It can also be your own checklist. Diba? You will see there all the things na natatapos mo na at dapat mong tapusin. So aside from that, you become more organized. Diba? So by this, we mean that you are putting important things first instead of mindlessly spending your time browsing social media. Diba? Next is we also have, it helps also in tracking achievement. Just like in bulletin boards. Diba? Natatrack natin kasi once na may check yon, once na highlight mo yun, ibig sabihin you achieve to finish that task. Then lastly is, it develops student responsibility. Okay, so of course, you identify the areas of your life that you should focus on, especially when it comes or when it something to do with your studies. So last part of this session, before we go to our activity, I will give you some tips on how to make a planner. Diba? Kasi, of course, hindi naman kayo as a student, as a 15-year-old below student, you are not allowed, diba, to go outside. Kasi merong mga nabibiling planners sa National Bookstore. Ayan, may mga printed planners na ang gagawin mo na lang is to write down the content of it. Planner. How? Number 1, you have to choose the right planner for you first. Using a pen and a paper. It can be a bond paper, a colored paper. It can be your spare notebook. Diba? So, sabi ko kanina, we have different kinds of planner. A weekly, monthly, daily. So, mamimili ka ano bang gusto mong uri ng planner. So, aside from that, fill in any permanent due dates. So, I have my paper with me. I have my pen with me. Okay, I draw a calendar on it. May mga boxes. Then this time, ilalagay ko na ngayon yung schedule ko. Okay, inside of that planner. Then after that is I will write down all my assignments. Okay, so ilalagay ko den example, November 3, I have an assignment in science. So I will put it there. So once I'm done doing the assignment in science, mag-check mark na ako or i-highlight ko na siya. At least you are always guided. Next is you have to set weekly goals and daily steps to reach them. Okay? Then, keep track of the upcoming assignments. You have to be alert when your teacher asks you to do an assignment. Of course, the first thing that you have to do is to write it down in your planner. And that way, you will not forget it. Ako nagsasabi sa'yo, kapag may planner ka, it would be easy for you to finish your task on time. Okay? Then number 6 is you have to practice time management. Actually, it was explained earlier by Ma'am Lynette. Diba? So, using a planner, you can budget your time wisely. Then lastly, you have to keep it positive and make it fun. Kailangan creative ka. Kasi of course, you will see all the activities written in your paper, written in your planner. So baka ma-stress ka. So this time, you have to be creative enough. You can put some stickers in it. You can put a drawing or anything. Diba? Any color. Okay? So being organized and using a planner is like eating vegetable. Oy, nagtanong siya, kumakain ka ba ng gulay? Why? Because it may be difficult or unappealing at first, but the more you do it, the more you eat it, the more you will start to experience the benefits of having a planner. Okay, so do not forget the following words. Number 1, slow down with the things that you have to do. Follow different steps. You have to keep calm and stay being positive. You have to take it easy, wag kang gigil. Diba? You have to unplug yourself. Enjoy life by having fun. You have to breathe in the good vibes. Breathe out all the bad vibes. Then relax. Then lastly is you have to meditate. Okay, so this time, let's have a 5-minute activity. Okay, so kanina, I asked you to prepare a paper and a pen. Pakikita nga po, present nga po sa camera ninyo. Where is your paper? Where is your pen? It can be a pencil. It can be a color. It can be a highlighter. Kahit ano na pwede nyong ipangsulat. Very good, San Juan. Okay, very good with the others. Asan na yung iba? Okay, so I have here a paper. Then the next step that you have to do is you have to fold the paper. Example, this one, I have a plain white paper. You have to fold the paper to come up with 5 columns or 5 rectangles. Ayan, na naka-lengthwise. So, fold mo siya into 5. So, bahala ka kung paanong fold yung gagamitin mo. Ayan, na-fold na ni Teacher Ann. Pero, much better than if you will draw lines, okay, division nung bawat rectangles mo. Okay, very good. Yung iba, kumuha na ng paper. It can be a piece of paper in your notebook, kahit anong uri ng papel. Okay, so nagawa na ba? You can draw a line para makita mo na itong column na to is different from the next column, the third column, and the last column. So, pwede nyo pong lagyan ng lines, pwede rin namang wala. Okay, so aside from that, yan, this time, let's try to put the dates inside of each column. Ang gagawin po natin na planner is for next week. Then, you will submit your output for today in the Google Drive sa English na folder po ninyo. Okay, so we will check all the English teachers, all the English teachers will check if may output kayo for our today's workshop. So dahil ang Monday natin ay November 23, you have to write it down. November 23. Much better if you will write the day, which is Monday. Okay? Then November 24 on the second column. November 25 on the third column. November 26 on the fourth column. And of course, November 27, which is on Friday. So ganyan po ang itsura ng planner. Okay, of course, number 1 is you have to put or write down the dates. Next, so this time, i-take note nyo na lang yung instruction ni Teacher Ann kasi magagawa nyo pa siya after ng session natin. So the third step is you have to check your Canvas courses. Ma'am, do we need to check all subjects? Yes. Aside from checking your Canvas, you have to look also with your notes sa mga notebooks ninyo. Tignan nyo doon. Meron bang announcements si teachers ninyo, subject teachers ninyo, that you need to accomplish a certain task or you have a quiz? So ang gagawin nyo, isusulat nyo lang po yung activity na yon under the specific day or date po kung kailan siya dapat isubmit. Okay? Or gawin. Example, this one. May example si Teacher Ann. Tignan ninyo. November 23, Monday. Example, nakita ko sa Canvas, meron daw kaming quiz sa science. In math naman, I have to answer a discussion board. Then on the next day naman, may reporting kami sa English. So ang gagawin nyo, you have to write it down. Ano yung mga activities? Teacher Ann, I did not see anything po na gagawin sa Canvas. So it means, let's wait for next week bago natin malagyan ng content yung planner natin. Okay, so after that one, you have to draw small boxes beside each task. So makikita mo dito, meron akong small na box na square, okay, katabi nung mismong task na sinulat ko. What is the purpose of that? Later, I will tell you. Okay, so aside from putting all the activities that you need to finish, that you need to do, meron akong advice sa inyo to make it more, fun and enjoyable to do. Pwede rin kayong maglagay doon sa baba nun. Ako, ang ginagawa ko, nag-draw ako ng isang line, tapos sa baba naman nun is my personal agenda. Example, November 23 is the birthday of my mom. So, isusulat ko siya under November 23. O kaya, November 25, I have to attend a family reunion. Diba? So, susulat ko siya doon sa baba. And at the same time, you have to put designs. Teacher Ann, do I have to put flowers, leaves? No, of course, it's up to you. It's up to your own decision. If you want to put some stickers on it, if you want to draw anything, bahala po kayo. Okay? Then lastly is, on Friday, ayan na. So sa Friday, malalaman na natin kung ginawa ninyo yung mga task na nakasulat sa inyo. So on Friday, I will wait, all of the English teachers po, we will wait for your output. Okay, so titignan namin, kapag naka-check mark yan, ibig sabihin, nagawa mo na yan and you submitted it already to your teachers. Okay, intended for all subjects po ito Then, another advice is, doon naman sa personal agenda mo, kunyari sa birthday ng mama mo, nilagay mo, pwede kang mag-share ng, ng short sharing lang, kunwari, sentence lang. Example, ilalagay mo, we surprised mama with a cake and party balloons. I will never forget this day. So, pwedeng ganon. Parang sharing moment lang That is your planner. You will be the one to use that. You will be the one to actually write all the informations inside of it. Walang ibang tao na magbabasa kundi ikaw. You can also use that as your journal. Diba? Then lastly is, of course, I just want to thank you all. Papaalala ko lang po next week Friday, we want to see your planner, weekly planner na ginawa ninyo as part of our workshop for today. Where do you have to submit that? In your English second quarter Google Drive. Okay, once again, I hope that you've learned something from me today. And again, thank you all for listening. God bless everyone.
Thank you, Ma'am Anne, for that very knowledgeable insight about making our own planner. So, for the last part of our webinar, let's have a virtual game. So again, let me call on our very handsome and very energetic student activity and event coordinator, Mr. Dennis Olasiman. Sir Dennis?
Grabe naman. Grabe naman sa maka-handsome. Dapat awesome. Yan.
Okay, the most awesome, sir.
All right, so good afternoon, everyone. Okay, before we do our game for today, gusto ko sana makita muna lahat ng virtual claps. Pari bang i-click natin yung virtual clapping po dyan sa inyong button para sa mga naunang speakers natin for today. Ayan. Again, pakiclick natin yung clap button para sa ating mga speakers na nagsalita kanina. Ayan. I hope na lahat ng mga nabanggit ng ating mga speakers today ay tumatak sa ating mga isipan. Isagawa natin yung mga kanilang ituro sa atin at i-apply sa ating mumuhay bilang. With that, I know you're very stressed. Ayan. Maglalaro tayo ngayon. And this game is quite familiar to you. For a while, Alam nyo ba na itong games na to, ang game na to ay basic na lang kay Ma'am Micaela Mendoza. Diba, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Ayan, siya ang nagpaalala sa akin anong title ng games na to. Ayan. Ayan. Okay. Share ko lang ang aking screen. So, Ma'am Micaela, nakikita na po ba ang aking screen?
Has started screen sharing. Yes, sir.
Ayan, so we have 12 questions here. Madali lang ang laro natin. All you have to do is to construct a word na kung saan ipapakita ng mga images para matulungan ka na makonstruct yung salita. So ang tawag sa game na to ay Rebus. Am I right? Rebus?
Rebus, sir.
Yeah, Rebus. So pangalanan muna natin, that is Team OLF Bed Valenzuela. So, syempre, dahil hindi kayo allowed na magsalita, kasi alam ko, magsasabay-sabay kayo magsalita. So, si Ma'am Micaela, ang magbabasa ng mga sagot na itatype nyo sa ating chat box. Would that be okay for you, ma'am? Ma'am Micaela?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then, i-check natin kung ano ang tamang sagot. Kung sino ang unang nakakuha ng tamang sagot, siya ang ating winner. I think ready na ang lahat. Okay, let's start with the number 1. What do you think is this? Try, stand, then number 2. Put your answer on a chat box.
Meron na tayong first winner, sir.
Sige nga, ma'am. Maaari ka bang magbasa ng 5 mga sagot dyan? Mamaya na natin i-review kung tama.
So yung first po natin is si Mark Anthony from grade 4, Visionary. Ang sabi niya po, try to understand.
What else?
Try
Ano pa
to
mga
stand.
sagot?
Wait, sir. Try to stand pala. Sabi ni Mark Anthony, try to stand. Si Oprah, try to stand. Si Kit Marlo Linaban, try to stand. Si Benjan Florent, try to stand. And si Fonzie Tormon, try to stand. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct answers here, sir. Ang bilis po nila mag-chat.
Check it out. Mga elementary ba yung mga sumagot?
Meron po tayo mga high school students here, like Oprah,
Okay.
Zian.
Si Oprah. Okay, let's check it out. The right answer is try to understand. And who is the winner, ma'am?
Wait, try to stand yung 5 unang sumagot. But then, meron tayong isang na unang nagsabi ng try to understand, which is si Eliza Venice Cantillo.
Wow, congratulations, Cantillo! Ayan, palakpakan naman natin siya. Okay, next. Okay, what can you hold in your right hand, but never in your left hand? Answer this. Go. What can you hold in your right hand, but never in your left hand? Answer this. Mukhang may nagtatype na ng mga sagot.
Yes, sir. At paiba-iba po sila ng sagot. Meron dito, sir, hand. And we also have pencil. We also have the word glove from Gerald Romelson Sigaral, yes. And sino pa ba? Mga iba-iba na. Yan, hand, sabi ni Micaela Mariano. Pencil from Princess Ruby. Elbow
Parang wala
from...
ako naririnig ng mga high school.
Ito, sir, si Jarrell Bugay, sabi niya elbow.
I think it's time to find out the right answer. And that is your left hand.
Okay, so we have we have the winner here from Elisha de la Cruz, grade 7 po. She answered left hand.
Congratulations. Ma'am, Micaela, paki-type na lang yung mga names ng mga nanalo sa atin. Okay, another one. Nako, masyadong hindi mabenta ang mga high school. Mukhang maraming mga elim ang sumasagot. Okay, number 3. How many letters are in the alphabet? How many letters in the alphabet? Answer this. Think about it, guys. How many letters are in the alphabet? Go, Danny Cantillon. He's typing right now. I saw you there. Go ahead, Joshua San Juan. Sige, type mo lang yung sagot mo.
How many letters are in the alphabet? Okay. This is a very witty question, sir.
Okay. Meron na ba dyan sumagot?
Yung unang nag-answer po ng right answer, sir, right? Sino po yung una?
I mean, sino-sino yung mga sumagot na? First 5.
Okay, the first 5. Ang dami nila, sir. Mukhang very active ang ating elementary students. So
yes,
we have here wait. Oprah. Sabi po ni Oprah from grade 7, 26. Sabi ni Danny, late, sir. Late daw ang kanyang chat. Sabi ni Gian from grade 9, 26. Sabi naman po ni Mark Anthony from grade 4, 26. And sabi ni Dirk Guillermo, 26. And Andrea Gasilio, 26. But we have so many answers here. Okay. May mga nag-answer ng 26, 27, 8, Ano to, bunso? Meron dito nag-answer ng more than 3 digits. Sino to?
Okay. Let's
Okay,
find
so
out. Ano kaya ang tamang sagot? 11. Sabi ko sa inyo eh. How many letters are in the alphabet? A, L, P, H, A, B, E, C, T, H, E. The alphabet.
The alphabet. So no one got the right answer. Some of
Okay.
them, sir, naka-receive, nagsagot ng 8. Pero ay,
Oh.
meron!
May nakatama?
Yes, sir. From
Sino?
Harvey, Carl Esmenia from grade
Wow,
9.
congratulations, Harvey Esmenia from the grade 9.
Yes, sir.
Okay, another one po. Last 2 questions. Okay, I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? Answer this.
We have here, wow, very active talaga ang ating mga elementary students, sir.
I love elementary.
And
Sobrang
even the
taas ng
grade
energy.
8 and grade 9, humahabol po.
Parang wala pa ako naririnig na grade 10 ah.
Wait, let's see
Once
kung meron
again,
po tayong grade 10.
I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? Answer this. May mga sumagot na dyan. What are the first 5 answers, ma'am, sa chat box natin?
Yung first 5 students answered map. And we have globe. Ano pa talaga, sir, ang tamang answer dito?
Okay, let's find out. And the right answer is a map.
Okay, very good. Congratulations. Wait, let's see. Ang dami pong nakatama ng map. Ayan, ang una pong nakasagot ay si Gian Pineda from grade 9.
Oh, congratulations, Gian Pineda from the grade 9.
And also grade 4 pala. Pero sige, pagbigyan natin ng high school.
Okay, congratulations. Next, last one na. 12 o'clock T. Answer this. What do you mean by that? Kaya ibig sabihin nais parating ng image na yan.
Date? Tuna? Date? Date? Ang mga sagot. Timer? Tuesday, sabi ni Gerald. Timer from Dirk. 12 times, sabi ni Justin. And midnight, sabi ni Tyrene Lim. Wala daw idea si Fornon. And what is the right answer, sir?
And the right answer is Nunti.
Okay, Nunti. Okay, we have a winner. Parang hindi naman siya Nunti, sir. Nunti. Meron din po, sir. Wait.
Sino nanalo?
It's from... okay. Ang dahil din pala nagnunti. Si Silver Lakap from grade 9.
Ayan, from the grade 9.
Congratulations.
Silver Lloyd Lakap. Ayan, congratulations. At sa mga nanalo, isang malaki congratulations. Thank you so much, Ma'am Micaela, for having me. I hope nag-enjoy kayong lahat. Bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Sir Dance, for that very energetic, interactive game. So that's it for today's webinar. Thank you, students, for participating actively in every session that we had today. I hope that you will use the knowledge and the wisdom you learned from today's webinar. And for some reminders, tomorrow po ay the normal setup po ng ating online class ang magaganap po tomorrow. And then on Saturday po, we will be having our club meetings at 1 p.m. po from grades 4 to grade 10. Okay po. So let's attend our club meetings po dahil po ito ay graded din po. So that's it for today. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day to all. God bless us all. And before we end our webinar day 2, we will take a picture, group picture po. So kindly please open your cameras and give us your best smile. Okay, so sino po ba ang pwede pong mag-picture?
Smile. First page tayo. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay. For a while. Wala mo na mag-chat para hindi mag-appear. Okay, page 2. Smile. Okay, page 3. Smile. Page 4. Ay, wala naka-open na camera. Okay, wave your hands. Say bye.
Thank you, everyone. God bless us all.
Happy birthday, Ma'am Lynette.